Good morning, everyone. Wow, it's not even 5 o'clock in the morning. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing awesome. I have to turn this light on so I can see. There we go. Now I can actually see. I need to be able to see. It's important. Do you know one thing that's not overrated? Eyesight. What's up? Just chilling. I'm back from my mum took me to the phone Tuesday again because of the school problem. Rebecca, welcome to your channel. Evo, welcome to your channel. You doing good, Rebecca? Jumbo says it first. It's not true. I finished the server in 1 day. What server? What server? Oh my god. Remember, it's not even 5 o'clock. Pick, was the iron farm working yesterday? Yes, it was. Boom. Yes, it was. Shout out to Evo for doing that. Still haven't picked my nomination for the next 2 days. It's still my fault. It's not my fault next. How can that be my fault? My school got cancelled for tomorrow. That's horrible. Alright, look. Evo, I didn't even take any. See? I didn't even take any Evo. How about that? I've got to have a sip of coffee. I so need a sip of coffee. I didn't even take any Evo. And I'm just going to grind this area while I wake up. Oh, early morning sniffles, Evo. Early morning sniffles. And it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Also, sorry if I wasn't here for 2 days. My mum took my phone. Yeah, that's not your fault, Nex. Well, is it your fault or not? The Discord, whatever you're ready to bring it back up, I'm ready. Oh, okay, cheeky, but it's too early for me to talk about that. Snow just made the school year longer. Really? Sorry, everyone. Early morning sniffles. Oh, having a sip of coffee. I've got to wait. I've got to wake up. Oh, I've got to wake up. All right, I'm grinding the industrial area to prep the area all ready so that people know to do no beds or anything like that in this area. Basically. Yes. Okay. Hey, Oliver. How you doing, Oliver? Pyros, you sound way more ominous voice actor today. What's with that? I don't know. I just woke up. It's 5 in the morning. It's 5 in the morning. So, it's not deliberate. It's not deliberate. I'm trying to wake my eyes up. I'm trying to wake my eyes up. It was either go back to sleep or wake up. I thought, I'm going to wake up. Hang on, I'm going to use these axes. And shovel. Boom, boom, boom. Put that there. We don't need that at the moment, do we? No. We'll grab that pickaxe because we'll probably run out of that. Axes, shovels. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm still waking up. Like I'm adjusting. Oh my goodness. I'm adjusting. Alright. It's nearly early in the morning. Accidentally said read last. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright. You know, it is early. It's not even 5 o'clock. Zero D. It's not even 5 o'clock. And I've had one sip of coffee. I'm about to have 2. Here we go. Oh, let's make that 3. Ah. Remember, you have infinite iron to make tools if you want. No, I'm going to build it up first. I'm going to build it up first, Evo. Because I won't be standing near it at the moment. So, I'm just going to build it up a little bit. And, that's true. I'll get rid of these tools though, Evo, first. I'll get rid of these tools first. And then we'll change over to iron. Let me type it again. Okay. Iron. Of my voice, I don't care. He can make fun of my voice if he wants. He can make fun of my voice. Doesn't bother me. Why would that bother me? Are you talking about your stepdad making fun of my voice next? Hey, Galaxy. How you doing, Galaxy? I don't care if he's making fun of my voice. Yeah, your stepdad making fun of my voice. Why would I care about that? Doesn't make any difference to me. Totally first, W Galaxy. Akil, welcome to your channel. I'm doing awesome, Akil, but I'm still just waking up. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. Tell you that I said thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. At all. Doing great, Akil. Hey, William, welcome to your channel, William. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. For real, Silver. Let's pin that. Let's pin that. Stupid autocorrect says, yeah, autocorrect's garbage. I don't think I've got torches on me. I don't. That's even worse. That's even worse. Do I have torches? I don't even have any torches. That's rubbish. How's it going? Awesome, but I'm just waking up. Oh, it really doesn't bother me, William. William, it really doesn't bother me. You gotta not let other people bother you. You know what I mean? You gotta not let other people bother you like that. Really. Like, that doesn't hurt me. Why would that hurt me? Hey, Josh, welcome to your channel, Josh. How you doing, Josh? If you're gonna let someone, you know, affect you that much, you're gonna have a hard life. Hey, Astra, welcome to your channel, Astra. Welcome, Joshua. So if you're gonna let someone upset you that much over something like that, you're gonna have a really hard life. No worries. Next, W William. I do already have a pin though, William. I appreciate you, William. Please do whack a like on the stream, everyone. I've got me a new mouse for my laptop. Nice. W Silver. I was surprised when I got told how much one mouse is different to the next. Yeah, I only got to be on the mob wall. If someone's on the mob wall that can be voted for, absolutely. Absolutely. Anyone on the mod wall can be voted for. Yeah, anyone on the mod wall can be voted for. Me next, for real. Boom. Hey, let's do an axe there. Alright. And yeah, we were... Oh, go away, you stupid creeper. Unbelievable. Once again, good morning, everyone. I just voted looter. Why do you have to... You don't have to apologise for that, Levi. You don't have to apologise for voting for Luna. Luna's awesome. You vote for whoever you want. Whoever you want. Oh, that was Evo. Sorry, Evo. For some reason, my eyes are adjusting. I seen the wrong name then in my head. Evo, you vote for whoever you want. For real, you don't have to apologise for your vote. Happy Thanksgiving. Is it really, Wolf? Is it actually Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving, Wolf. Much love. ST, be real quick back soon. No worries, ST. Whack a like on the stream, ST. It's early in the morning and I don't want to cry. Noonie, same for you, Noonie. Whack a like on the stream. I don't want to cry yet. So, yeah. It's today for us. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. See, in Australia, we don't celebrate it, so it's not something I really keep track of, apart from everyone else saying it. But happy Thanksgiving to everyone that does celebrate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. I feel pretty bad for the turkeys today, though, eh? Turkey population's going to go down a lot today. Like, millions of turkeys are going to die. Yeah, millions of turkeys. Poor turkeys. Poor turkeys. I feel for the turkeys. All the turkeys in the world that are going to die today. I feel for them. I bet they're not very thankful. I bet they're not very thankful. Huh? Going to Rocket League. How come, Josh? It's today, lol. Are you sure, Cheeky? You voted Calamites. That's not my fault. I love saying that sentence. It's not my fault. Think about it. Think about it. Hey, Calamites. Welcome to your channel, Calamites. Calamites was lurking. They weren't going to say hello until someone said I voted for Calamites. I was just sitting there waiting for it. They're like, come on, someone say you voted for me so I can jump in the chat and say hello to Pixels. Isn't that right, Calamites? Silver's doing a flex. I heard my name. No, you didn't, Cheeky. No, you didn't. I was using my mind control. Really? Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a Jedi. Not from a Jedi. Silver, 85.58. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. For real, Levi. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. What's crazy, Cheeky? Calamites using their mind control. This is true. This is true. Me and Calamites both have 7 votes. That's not my fault. Oh my god. Why does everyone keep blaming me? This early morning sniffle. Oh my god. Why does everyone keep blaming me? It's not my fault. It's not. Oh, this coffee's fantastic. I actually made 2 cups of coffee. A smaller one and a bigger one. I thought, no, I won't make 2 huge cups. I'll make a small cup and a big cup. Tobergill versus ISO speed. Fair call. Fair call. Then he was in trouble for school today. I had to do a reflection. It was so boring. What do you mean you had to do a reflection? Nah, it's definitely not Calamites. Nah. What do you mean you had to do a reflection? So like you got in trouble at school so you had to go and stand in front of a mirror. Is this what you mean? Go look at your reflection. Now. Okay. Don't worry about why they're in trouble. Worry about what looking at their reflection means. That's what I'm worried about. Are teachers really telling you to go look in the mirror? This seems like a strange punishment. it seems like a very strange punishment. I don't get it. Maybe it's because it's 5 in the morning. I don't understand. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it's possible. Very possible. Yeah, so I've got to go out in like 4 hours about everyone. I thought we'll get up and grind this area. And Nelly went back to sleep. I thought, no, sleep's overrated. Hey, Navarro FS. How you doing, Navarro FZ? Welcome to your channel. Actually, I'm gonna Navarros. Navarros, that's it. Navarros. Reflection is detention, but at lunchtime. What a stupid name. Sorry, everyone. I really do have the morning sniffles. Hey, Dark Lord. I'm going awesome. How are you, Dark Lord? Welcome to your channel. You good? Thank you. W Navarros. Jason's doing a flex. How are you? I'm doing well, but I'm waking up. Still waking up. It's 7 past 5 in the morning. So I woke up early and I thought, should I go to sleep? I thought, no. I won't achieve anything if I go back to sleep. And if I wake up, I'll be able to do a stream and get into it. Have some coffee. And, yeah. Chill with the Pixels army before I have to go out. So that's what I thought. Let's do it. That's why there's no thumbnail. It's too early in the morning for me to make a thumbnail. I thought, no, I'm not doing it. I'm going to look at my reflection. Like, reflection is it detention, but at lunchtime. Like, what? Reflection. Crazy. This is crazy information. So we're getting the shopping district ready. We're getting the shopping district ready. That's it. It's not the shopping district, the industrial district. The industrial district. There's a Fortnite season's come out Saturday, I think. I thought there was one coming out like last night. Like the clock was counting down last night, as far as I knew. It was counting down last night. So bored. It's not my fault. Not my fault, Jason. I love saying that sentence. What? Little zombie. I hate little zombies. Oh, Silver, oh my god. Silver, when you wake up and it's 5 in the morning, do you know what you're going to do a few hours later? Wow. You're all doing good. I'll lurk for a few so it counts as some watch time. Hey, Dark, I appreciate that. For real, for real. I'll move this over here. Alright. I'm grinding. Hey, Crazy Brother. How are you, brother? Welcome to your channel, Crazy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yesterday I was watching your Honorary Evos stream on my TV and I couldn't say anything because, of course, TV doesn't have chat. That's true. Yeah, that would have been annoying next. Next time your stepfather says Pixel's voice is weird, just turn it up a little bit. Turn the TV up and go, now you'll be able to hear it better. Now you'll be able to hear it better. I am sorry about this morning sniffle. Oh my god. Oh, I keep blowing my nose. I'm trying to make it stop. 27 days till Christmas. Oh my god. You're a dear. Alright, for real. Yeah. Morning sniffles are crap. They really are. I'll be asleep at 5 a.m. Exactly, see? At 5 a.m. you'll be asleep, but at 5 a.m. you think I'll know in 6 hours what I'm doing. I don't. I have no idea. I don't get how I'm up at 5, to be honest. Well, I just woke up. That was all. And I thought, I don't want to go back to sleep. I'm just going to get into Minecraft. I'm just going to get into Minecraft. I guess when you get older, you realise that you've got to make the most of every day. Because one day, you won't be here. So I may as well make the most of it, huh? May as well make the most of it. That's what I say. Besides, if I was asleep, I wouldn't be able to drink coffee. And that would be horrible. We all know coffee's fantastic. We all know coffee's fantastic. And we will be on to iron tools soon. We will. Hey, Luke. Well, fun, I guess, could be a word for it, Luke. I just enjoy the chill, the relaxation of it. Morning, Luke. Welcome to your channel, Luke. I hope you're doing well. So, yeah, I don't know whether I'd call it fun, but I mean, it's enjoyable. But do you know what I mean? Like, just enjoying the chill. What's the most votes there's been for one person in the Heart of Gold? I don't know. I have no idea, Josh. Fair enough, Luke. You know what I mean, though? Like, yeah, like, it's enjoyable. It's relaxing. It's like when you go to the beach and you're out in the waves, so you're surfing the waves, that's fun. And when you're on the sand and you're sunbaking and relaxing, I wouldn't call that fun, but I'd call it enjoyable. W, Luke. And yeah, Josh, I would not have a clue. I would not have a clue of the most votes, I really wouldn't. Do you put chill music in the background pic? Nope. No, I can't, Silver. I've got ads on. If you put on music, you get copyrighted, and copyright really is stupid. It really is. Yeah, I have no idea what the most votes would be, Josh, to be honest. People have never added that up on streams in front of me, like as a constant thing. Nomination day, people have. People have, like, you know, gone, this is how many nominations and this is the most nominations and things like that. But when it comes to the Heart of Gold, people haven't actually said that so much in front of me. So I wouldn't have a clue, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue. tweeting in the morning. Alright, Pick, hydrate. Oh, how are you today? Hydrate. I'm good. For 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm pretty good. Apart from this sneeze, this sniffle. I've woken up with a sniffle. It's probably just because it's early in the morning, that's all. Hopefully it goes. Alright, I finished my first cup of coffee. I'm on to my second. No, I just woke up. I just woke up, Luke. Just woke up. I've got to go out, like, in about 4 hours. So I'm one of those people where if I wake up early and I've got to go out and do something, I don't like to go back to sleep. I feel like I'll wake up worse. So I feel like I'm better off just getting up, having a cup of coffee and getting into it. Oh, Josh, I don't know. Never happened before. That's actually never happened before, Josh. That's an extremely good question. Wow. That's such a good question that I don't even have an answer for it. I don't even have an answer for that. Wow. No worries, Astra. Alrighty, I'm joining now. It's about time, Cheeky. Oh my god. I don't know what we're going to do if we get a tie. I really don't. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, I really don't. Oh, we'll keep that. We'll throw that up there. Throw that up there. Throw that up there. Throw that up there. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I only got what? 2? Really? Alright. I'm going to hold that there. Why not? Boom. I wonder how many times I've blown my nose already on this stream. You were eating. Look at this. I take my shirt off. Oh, because I haven't had a shower yet this morning. Oh. I'm going to sit here and start sweating already. Can you believe it? At 5 o'clock in the morning. Can you imagine that, everyone? 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had to take off my shirt. It was a warm shirt, though, because I could feel I was going to start sweating. Why? Because Australia's stupid hot. Alan told her to go about 4 hours with him. I had to go out in about 4 hours. Something like that. Right. Yeah. So, and fixing your sleep schedule is a bit garbage, isn't it? Once your sleep schedule's off, it's off. I'm sure I got more bread. Oh, it must be at the village. Oh, damn it. And I've forgotten the coordinates and everything. Alright, let's make a sword. Let's make a sword. Where's my iron gone? Let's make a sword. Well, that's not good. I'm going to run out of food. Okay, we'll make a sword. Might as well make a couple more axes, it won't hurt. It won't hurt. Meow. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hello, little piggy. I thought you were very nice. To eat. It's going to be lovely to eat. We're just doing this up here now too because I want to create more of an area for the animals to spawn in for food. 128.72 minus 443. Nah, it's the other little village too, Evo. Exactly where your home is. No, that's not the home I was talking about. The other little village, because I got piles of bread there at the other village. Piles of bread at the other village. But it's alright, Evo. We'll get some animals. And we'll clear this off as well. It's not going to hurt. Not going to hurt. I'm just on a chill grind. And respect for that, Evo, once again. And Evo, W for doing the iron farm. So, W for doing the iron farm. Can we drop another link at Evo too? I hope work was alright, Evo, when you said you had to go to work the other day. I hope you had a chill day at work. Big read last. Pick for harder gold, I'm going to vote a guy who's called William. He's a W. Next keeps on saying you're not on the mod wall. It'll take me there? Yeah, okay. I actually presumed it might have. I know that sounds silly. That one, huh? Yeah, I presumed it might have. It's alright, we're killing pigs. We've got this. Oh, I seen a cow there a second ago. Where'd you go? Yeah, we'll build up, don't worry. It's alright, Evo. We'll build up. I was seeing if there was a mistake that you're not on the wall, William. That's why I asked, William. I was just making sure there wasn't a mistake. That's all. I was just making sure, William. Yeah, once again, shout out to Evo. I appreciate Evo for the extra support, truly. And I got Botsy's medicine yesterday, Evo. So, like I said, you can truly turn around and go, I paid for that medicine. And it's super important, that medicine. It stops you from being in pain. What did Evo do? They donated $100 American. And they said, so I have to go over $3 to get the highest donor of the stream. And I said, yes. And then they came in and donated $100 American. Just out of nowhere. Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah, they did next, yeah. Evo, I appreciate it. I'm not even capping. And it really did, yeah. So every donation, like, it's I think if you want to be a streamer ever, that it's good to keep that never expected, always appreciated, because it truly does surprise me every time someone does. You know what I mean? I never sit there and I never ever expect it. It's been a while. How are you? Hey, Rising Phoenix. I'm doing all right. How are you, Phoenix? Welcome to your channel, Phoenix. It has been a while. I hope you're doing well. No, I'm doing all right. 5:30 in the morning. That's why I'm talking a bit soft and not quite awake yet, but doing okay. Know something weird? One night I had a dream you were in it for some odd reason. Yeah, wow. Dreaming about me. Should I be worried? Was it a nightmare or was it a good dream? Phoenix, is there something I have to worry about or not? Welcome to your channel, Phoenix. It's good to see you. Please do whack a like on this stream. Let's see if we can get the likes pumping, everyone. See if we can get those likes pumping. We're working on the industrial district area. Chopping down a few extra trees here just to clear a little bit of forest. And we're going to come out of this area with a lot of wood too, which is fine. Absolutely fine. So we'll end up taking back a ridiculous amount of wood, and we'll build up our iron while we're doing it. It was a good dream. It's nothing bad. Nice. I hope it wasn't too good a dream. I'm joking. I'm just mucking around. Just mucking around. It's good to see you, Phoenix. Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I was hoping some more animals might just spawn here, but they're not. Why? I don't know. You'd really think they would, but they're not. You're going to change your PFP. Been good though, just celebrating Thanksgiving here in America. That's true. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. I think that's one of the best holidays there, like names there is. Like, to be thankful, you know, for what you've been given in the world. Yeah? Truly is a good name for a holiday. Whoops. Meow, meow. Alright, we'll cook these up. Do, 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 do. No, we don't want to get that up there anyway. We don't want to put that up there anyway. Pardon me, we'll put that up there, we'll put that up there. I really did think more animals would spawn. They just don't seem to be spawning very well. I've got the sniffles still, I can't believe this. Hey Astra, you alright Astra? If you were in the US, would you celebrate it? Yes. Yeah, I would. Oh dear, this sniffle's driving me nuts. No, I would, Rising. Starlight, welcome to your channel, Starlight. I absolutely would celebrate it, yes. It feels like, yeah. Feels like it's just a W name. Sorry about your sniffles. Me too. I thought I was hindering, but I was wrong. What do you mean hindering? Okay, Vix, remember how you were talking about vertical streams a while back? Well, it turns out it has been helping my channel more than I thought. I thought it was hindering, but I was wrong. Meant to say Pix, not Vix. No, you're right. Look, it varies a lot. Phoenix, it varies a lot. Yeah? Short format, you have to continually grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. But it's better than not growing. It's better than not growing. So, I've seen it do really well for some channels. And I've seen other channels explode, and then explode, and then die, and then die, and then die, and then die. Where am I going later? I've got to go to the doctors. So, yeah, I remember a channel that was going up 30 subs a month, and then the short format came out, and they were like, Pick, do you want to have a competition? And I knew they said that because they were going up really quick. Yeah? And I said, no, I don't. And I know you're using short format, so I know you're going to pass me in subs. They're like, oh, sorry, Pick. I said, no, it's okay. You know? So they end up like hitting like 80,000 subs and stuff like that. Doing streams that were like an hour and a half long and getting like 50,000 views and things like that. You know what I mean? And then it slowly went down and down and down and down and down. And now they rarely stream. If they fire up a stream, they get thousands and thousands and thousands of views. But they know that it's going to be less than last time. They know if they don't go up new subs every single stream, that the next stream will be lower. The only way the next stream will be higher is if they go up by hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of subs. And they know that. And so do I. If you do one type of stream, it's better. It is. But yeah, so I know that. I know that if you do short format stream and you don't go up ridiculous amount of subs, your views will slowly go down. But mine have too a bit right, of late. But yeah, I know that. I know that my analytics for this channel were better when we were under 800 subs. Yeah, no, I'm alright, Navarro. It's just a few check-up things, that's all, yeah. I know, like I said, that I have more watch time per month when we were under 800 subs than now when we're nearly at 9,000. I know that number is just a number. So I know that. You know what I mean? I'm fully aware of it. It's just a number. Just a number. And I know that some channels have a tick. And when they come in the chat, people are like, oh my God, a verified channel. And I could look at that channel and pretty quickly tell if they're going around channel to channel to channel trying to get more subs because they're actually struggling. And other channels with a tick, their subs are solid, so they don't do that. They don't need to. I know the difference between a number and the value of the number. Because like I said, we had more watch time per month when I was under 800 subs than now when we're nearly at 9,000 subs. So it's the value that makes a huge difference. And people put too much focus into growing too quickly, and they don't realise that that fast growth can come at a cost. Because if you don't keep growing at that rate, YouTube goes, oh, you're doing crap now. And you come out of the algorithm. So the reason this channel's doing not so good anymore is because people don't stay in stream long enough. People don't stay in stream long enough. They come in, they talk for 5 or 10 minutes, and then they leave. And that means that YouTube goes, well, this is not a very good channel because people don't stay very long. If I could get everyone to stay for an extra half an hour each, we'd explode. So it's not number that makes the difference. It might make a difference for other people in the chat thinking that you're growing and exploding because they really don't have a clue. Number bias is real, absolutely. Absolutely. I know channels that are on a couple 100,000 subs that if they fire up a stream, they're lucky if they've got 2 in chat. 2. And they're on a couple 100,000 subs. And I know channels that are on less than 5,000 subs that average 100 in the chat. Which is where we should have been at. But I made too many mistakes. So, yeah. So, I know the difference in the value. You gotta go Starlight? Take care, Starlight. Change my PFE, it's pretty like this one. I like it next. I like it. So yeah, when people come in and go this many subs and that many subs, and when people do content in a way that they're only trying to grow the number of subs, to me that's a big mistake. A big mistake. And short format is people that stay for 5 minutes. It does change the way YouTube pushes it, for sure. But it pushes it to people that stay in the channel for 5 minutes. They've got an attention span of 5 minutes. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I have no interest in having people pop in and out for 5 minutes and only 5 minutes and then leaving. We're going to get people like that for sure, but that's not the group I want to grow. And in short format, that's the group you're going to grow. And they're going to sub to you. and 2 weeks later, they won't even remember who you are. Why? Because they've subbed to 50 other channels in between. Totally different type. Yeah, of course. In my opinion, it's absolutely garbage. And YouTube did it to compete with TikTok. And what they've really done is they've hurt their whole platform. In my opinion, they've hurt their whole platform. The criteria for short format, nothing. Nothing's a criteria. I'll give you an example, everyone. I did a 5-hour stream the other day of Minecraft. And just before it, I did a stream where I was sleeping in short format. I got more views sleeping in short format than I did on Minecraft. And the stream was shorter. It's like a 3.5-hour stream where I was sleeping and listening to the rain. Now, based on what you're saying, that means I should do those streams more often, eh? I mean, I got more views. I got more views. It's in short format. So short format of me sleeping and long format Minecraft. The short format of me sleeping got more views than the Minecraft stream. So with what you're saying, I should do more of those, hey? Short format, me sleeping, I get heaps more views. Let's go. We're really achieving something. Think about that. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, man, because I'm in Australia. Nah, YouTube only... Yeah, YouTube... There's lots of different things that affect the way they push it out, right? But, like I say, people go, I get more views in short format, so I should do more of those. Well, that means I should do more sleep streams, hey? But I don't even talk. Just put the phone on, wait till it rains, and then boom. Short format, streaming while it's raining, and I'm succeeding. How am I succeeding? I'm getting more views, remember? Like I say, think about that. I promise I'm not being smart. I'm just saying that I got more views on a short format stream without even talking at all, just sleeping. So under the definition of short format gets more views, I shouldn't do Minecraft anymore. I should just do a black screen with rain in short format and get more views. And I'm achieving. See, I was thinking of doing a night short stream per level of a game. I said short format. As in, it's in short format, not long format stream. It was a long stream. It was like 3 hours or something, or 4 hours. 3.5 hours, whatever it was. I did it until my phone died, because I fell asleep. But under the idea that more views is succeeding, that means I should do that stream more often. If that's the rule, more views equals more success. That means I should just do that. Do a sleep stream, short format, not worry about long format Minecraft, not worry about Fortnite, not worry about talking on the mic. Why? Got more views. So it's more successful, correct? In that, if you analyse the results that way. Hey, Doctor Kiwi, welcome to your channel, Kiwi, welcome, Doctor. And the impressive thing you don't pick is build your channel doing long format streams, and that's which is cool. I know I started with long format for a couple of years, but short format helped my channel. Yeah, no, that's okay. You can, yeah, every channel's different. But I don't, yeah, like I said, I don't look at it that way at all. And if I did look at it that way, that means I'd stop doing Minecraft and do sleep streams in short format. Because they get more views. I don't agree with that at all. I just don't agree. But every channel's different, like I say. Some channels, yeah, But you have to continually grow in short format or it's going to die quickly. Why? Because most of the people that watch short format have very short retention span. And they move on to different channels. So you need to continuously find new people over and over and over and over. It's hard. I want to transition to releasing long format, not streams as a core focus, but still streaming as a schedule. Luke, the best way to grow a channel is to do one thing. If you want to grow on long format videos, you've got to stop streaming. So, I always knew right from the start that the way I do it is the hardest and the worst way to grow. Most difficult. By doing games, short format, long format, and different games, and in real life videos. It's the most ridiculous way for anyone to try and grow a channel the way I have. And most people never succeed when they try it the way I have. Not a chance in hell. And I mean 99.999% of people, if they try to grow a channel the way I did right at the start, they'll fail. They won't get anywhere. At all. The best way to grow is to go, okay, I'm going to do long format videos of this game. Over and over and over. And that's it. That's the best way to grow. I use Semi10 as a great example. Semi10 was on 50,000 subscribers. Yeah? And then they started streaming, and they know that streaming hurt them. It lowered their videos, which lowered their money, and so they started a new channel. Okay? A bit over a year ago. They started a new channel with everything they'd learned, and they'll never stream on their new channel. I know they won't. They'll never stream. Why? Because it'll affect their growth. How much have they grown? They're nearly on 600,000 subs in a bit over a year. Nearly on 600,000 subs in a bit over a year. How? They make the same game over and over and over. They release one video every single day of exactly the same game every single day. And they won't do anything else. Why? Because it'll affect their growth. And they're nearly on 600,000 subs. They'll hit 1 million for sure. And as long as they keep going, they're going to be huge. But I wouldn't be able to do that. I just wouldn't. Like, I mean, I'd be able to do it if I had several different channels and, you know, and they probably do have several different channels because we're going to in the future. And they didn't tell anyone either, except their really hardcore followers on Bazumi, about their new channel because it'll mix up the algorithms. I am doing me Rising Phoenix because I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. 100%. I absolutely know I'm right. So, and when I do other channels, which I will be doing other channels, I won't be telling other people about that channel. And it'll grow faster than this channel ever did. It'll grow differently, but it'll grow faster than this channel ever did. Yeah. It'll be the same thing over and over and over and over. Whether it's about pyramids or whether it's about astronauts and space, whether it's a reaction channel, whether it's about skateboards, whether it's about walking on the beach, whether it's about playing Minecraft, really makes no difference. It'll be the same content over and over and over. And that's the way to grow a channel. Definitely won't agree with you, Phoenix. Definitely won't agree with you. Not at all. Not at all. So I feel like short format content is, horrible. I think it's just horrible. So I don't think your channel is. I think you're a W. I do. I just want to point that out very quickly. I think you're a great streamer. I think you care about your community. Like, I know you do. I know you care about your community. But at the same time, I hate short format content. I just can't stand it. I think it's made for people that have short retention, and they'll move on extremely quickly. So if they stay in your channel for 6 months, it's a miracle. And then they'll move on to different channels. So, yeah, and it's okay to disagree. It is, of course it is. But yeah, I totally disagree. If you have a look at any channels, just turn on your YouTube and see what gets suggested by videos. It's not going to be a channel. If you look at that channel and you go, this is getting suggested because they're talking about pyramids. Have a look at that channel. They won't have gaming content and in real life content and this type of content mixed in with it. It'll be exactly the same content over and over and over again. Otherwise YouTube wouldn't be suggesting it. Every big channel that gets suggested to you, just have a look at them all. Have a look at every single one of them. Have a look at the videos they've made in the past. They won't be mixed videos. They won't be short format of this, long format of this, Minecraft, this and that. It'll be the same game over and over and over. Or the same type of content over and over and over. Why? Because that's what YouTube likes. It's not a mixed algorithm. They push it out to the same people. It's pushing it out to people that like Minecraft, or people that like COD, or people that like pyramids. It's not pushing it out to 3 different types of audiences, which splits the algorithm even further. Oh, I'd love to do podcasting, Luke. Yep, for sure. Oh, no, absolutely, Phoenix. No. Yeah, Phoenix, no. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just being really honest. That's all. I'm always really honest. So, absolutely. 2 friends can totally disagree with each other and still be friends. You don't have to agree with each other to be friends. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. So, I think that's another mistake people make in the world today. You know, it's like, oh, they voted for this person, so we can't be friends anymore. Well, why? How ridiculous. That's just absolutely stupid. So, I think disagreeing is healthy. I think disagreeing is healthy. I think debating is healthy. If you've got 2 people that are agreeing with each other, I can tell you now, one of them's lying. Minimum. Probably both of them. Why? Because people don't agree on everything. So if you've got 2 people that are agreeing on absolutely everything non-stop, one of them, at least one of them, is lying to the other one. They don't actually agree. They're just saying it to make one person happy. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's healthy to debate. It's healthy to disagree. And there's a big difference between debating and disagreeing and being nasty and arguing and trying to tear the other person down and change their opinion. There's a huge difference. There is. Hey, Tellyface, how you doing? Yeah, no, I think disagreeing is healthy. Yeah. Unfortunately, the world this day doesn't think that, but I know it's healthy. It is how, of course, you disagree. You know what I mean? So, like the strongest I went was I totally disagree. I didn't turn around and go, I totally disagree, you're so stupid and dumb, I can't believe you think this, you're so, you know what I mean? I would never speak like that to you. Because, yeah, disagreeing is healthy. There is. And there are channels out there, and I know it, that are extremely successful from short format. Of course. There has to be. Think about that sentence for a second. There has to be. YouTube will make it so. There's no way YouTube's going to have short format and have everyone growing fast and then dying. That's not a successful setup for YouTube at all. So YouTube's not going to create something for them because it's their format that's not successful. Yeah? YouTube won't do that. Definitely not. So YouTube will make it so that there are some that succeed. They'll make it so. Does that mean that person's succeeding or YouTube's making it succeed? That's totally up to you to decide. It is all about conversation through connection. I bet if I did both formats now, it'd just confuse everyone and would confuse YouTube. And it depends on your size, Phoenix. This is where I think a lot of people make a mistake too. Yeah, when I go, you can't do short format and this and long format, people go, well, Creekcraft does. Creekcraft's got 16 million subs. That's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. It really is. Yeah. So, and a lot of people too think that, I don't think that, I think a lot of people don't realise with a smaller channel, like people might jump in and go, Pix, you've only got 14 people watching. All right. Now we're nearly at 9,000 subs. Yeah. We're nearly at 9,000 subs. So, 1/100th of 9,000 subs, yeah, is 90 subs, right? Is that right? Does that work out? Oh, shit, it's too early in the morning to do mathematics. I wonder what the percentages are of 15 people watching to nearly 9,000. I bet the percentages are over what Creekcraft's got watching for 16 million. People look at the big channels and they go, they've got 13,000 watching. They forget to look at the percentages. The percentages of that's quite low. 13,000 people watching, and people are like, there's 13,000 people watching. They've got 16 million subs. I don't think people realise how big that number is, of 16 million. Yeah, that's a low percentage of people that are joining their stream, when you look at it that way. Yeah, and I like Creek, by the way. I'm just using them as an example. And people will go, but Creekcraft does short format and long format. Yeah, they've got 16 million subs. 16 million. So, and by the way, Rising, a channel I mod on and that I absolutely love. Let me just point this out, okay, Rising? A channel that I mod on that I absolutely love, and I'm proud to be a mod, and they're the biggest sub number that we have subscribed to us. Yeah, they only do short format, and I love their channel. Yeah, and they get like 3,000 likes in the first 2 hours on an average. Yeah, on a stream. You know what I mean? They sometimes, quite often, they'll go up more subs per stream than what we have total subs. So they'll go up more than 9,000 subs in a stream. You know what I mean? That's common for them. You know, if they don't go up 5,000 subs in a stream, they probably go at the end of the stream and go, that was crap. Because they know they have to grow at a certain rate to keep that rate going. Yeah? So, yeah, they're on 5.5 million subs. So it's not that I don't like short format content. I just feel like a lot of people think it's the best. Because if I do Minecraft long format, I get 2 in the chat. But if I do short format, I get all these people jumping in and I go up a whole heap of subs. You have to keep that growth going at an exponential rate or you'll slowly die. Because YouTube goes, you're growing, you're growing, you're growing, you're growing. And then if you don't grow, YouTube goes, you're not growing, you're not growing, you're not growing, you're not growing. And YouTube sees that as a fail. The question is, when you're doing things like Brand Connect, what would be better? People have a good morning, afternoon, evening and night. Just busy with tests, homework, pregnant cat in general. Oh my God, Tellyface. Tellyface, take care. Take care, Tellyface. And thank you for jumping in, Tellyface. Yeah? No. I'm just saying, like, you get. I think you get what I mean. Yeah. Bird, welcome to your channel, Bird. Please do whack a like on the stream, everyone. Hang on, have I liked the stream? Let me see if I've liked the stream. We're nearly at 20 likes, everyone. Let's go. Yous are awesome. Yous really are. No, I'm saying that in a general. I think a lot of content creators go, if I fire up a long format stream, I've got 1 or 2 in the chat. If I fire up a short format stream, I've got all these people in the chat, and it's really exciting and it's really wonderful. And sure, but you have to keep growing at an exponential rate or the channel will die. This channel has to keep growing too, otherwise it'll die. Just like any game has to keep growing or it'll die. Yeah? It has to, because people go, oh, I'm over this game and I'm going to play a different game. So you have to grow at a faster rate than people stop watching it or stop playing it. Yeah? This channel will grow. No, it will, Noonie, it will. But like I say, Noonie, we have to grow at a rate that's faster than the rate of people that change to different streams or different games or, you know, and that's the same for every single game. For every single game. In the world. In the world. You know, cricket, football, soccer, any game, anything has to grow at a faster rate than the people that leave it. Otherwise, it will die. And short format, people leave it faster. So you have to grow at a faster rate to keep up. And you have to beat the rate of people leaving, otherwise YouTube, with its stupid algorithm, will go, this channel's failing. So you get pushed out less. And they'll pick another channel. That's why new channels do very well at the start. Because it's easy for them to grow faster. They've got 10 subs, now they've got 50. Wow, they've gone up by 5 times the amount of subs they had. Just think about that. A channel on 10 subs, they go to 50 subs in 1 week. YouTube goes, wow, they've gone up 5 times their amount of subs in 1 week. This channel's so successful. Well, for us to go up 5 times the amount of subs in 1 week, that means we've got to hit 45,000. So a channel on 10 subs that goes to 50, YouTube looks at that as more successful than a channel that's not going at 5 times the rate like that channel. That's my point. Yeah? YouTube unfortunately does that. And well, this is my opinion, by the way. I never used to watch YouTube or anything like this years ago. I never knew it really even existed. But I'm looking at it and I see big streamers stop streaming a game when the game is slowly going down. Why? Because YouTube looks at their analytics and they go, last month you had 50,000 watching, now you've got 45,000 watching, now you've got 40,000 watching, the channel's dying. And they stop pushing it out. They don't take all the other things into factor. So big streamers, when they leave games, people go, oh my God, why are you leaving the game for? They know they have to leave the game. Because if they keep doing it, they'll slowly go down in views and YouTube will look at that as if their channel's failing and they won't push them out anymore and their channel will die really quick. They are doing exactly. I love this channel too. And I want everyone, please, once again, W's in the chat. Like I say, for Rising Phoenix, for seeing what it is too. And they know what it is. Just because we disagree, that's okay. But I'm disagreeing based on that. Yeah? If you can grow at a faster rate than the people that leave, then YouTube will see it as a success and they'll push it out. But just remember the danger. The faster you grow, the faster you got to keep growing. Otherwise, YouTube will look at it as if, oh, they're not growing as fast anymore. They're only going up by this many subs per week instead of this many subs per week, so they're failing. And they'll stop pushing you out. And they'll push out someone else. Who? A new channel. A new channel that started instead of you. Why? Because that new channel has doubled in size, which is easier for them to do because they're a small channel. That's why they call the start of a channel a honeymoon phase. And that's why I've always said, I always knew that anyway. It was fairly obvious in my opinion just looking at YouTube. As soon as I started looking at it, I'm like, this is extremely obvious. All the big channels have probably failed over and over and over and over. And they've learned, and eventually they've come and done a new channel and succeeded because of the things they've learned. Yeah, I do, Josh. It looks cool. I'm here just chilling, W Silver. It's an animated review. It looks cool, Josh. It does. It looks cool. So yeah, unfortunately YouTube looks at it that way. And I always knew it was going to be a bit like that because of what they call scaling. I don't know whether people know about scaling and things like that, but it's just how it works. They scale. I know they use a scaling technique, like they do in HSC exams. So the person that does the easiest maths will get scaled down. What does that mean? It means if you do the easiest maths and you get 98 out of 100, when they finish going through it, you'll end up on 50. And the person that's doing the hardest maths will get scaled up. I don't think they do the scaling up technique though on YouTube. But it also means that the person that's doing the easiest at the beginning, if they hit 100, they don't get scaled down. There's no scaling down for someone who does the easiest maths that gets 100 out of 100 and gets the top. They don't get scaled down at all. Hey, Del, I'm doing awesome. How are you? Short form is just people subscribing without a second thought. Yep. Could technically be counted as your channel growing, but how is it growing if no one cares about your channel? Yes. Yes, Teleface, that's true. But I will add into that, I say, because I know there's people here do short format, I will add into that not everyone that subscribes to short format is going to be of the mentality they don't care about this channel. If you connect with them, you'll get them coming back. Yeah. But they are more likely to sub to 10 channels a day, maybe 20 a day, without even thinking about it. I've been having some regulars staying and some new faces coming in. I've been seeing growth lately, but not saying long term. A lot of them will stay. I had some moved on, but some long term. And that's the same for me too, Rising Phoenix. We've had people stay, people go, people come back. So it's the same with long format too. It's just at a different rate. Because most of the time that people that subscribe to long format tend to be more interested in either me or what we're doing, and they tend to more likely come back, and they tend to more likely not subscribe to 4,000 channels in one day. Yeah? Welcome, Del. Much love, Del. So, like I said, it's the retention, Phoenix, and everyone. It's the retention. If you're doing short format and you can get high retention on people in short format, you're going to start kicking goals. Facts. But just remember, you're dealing with people that have less retention. They're used to jumping from short to short to short to short and flipping through them. Yeah. That's why TikTok is a platform that doesn't get you any community event if you have millions of followers. Yeah. Exactly. The people, but there will be people that love their TikTok people and they keep going back to the same person. But most of them, they'll subscribe to 100 channels a day. How are they going to remember them all? That is good, Phoenix. It is. And those long-term followers will help. They really, really will. That will help your algorithm, and YouTube will see that as success. Definitely. Yeah? Definitely. 100%. Like I say, just remember, the faster you grow, the faster you have to keep growing. Otherwise, YouTube will go, you're failing. Yeah? Because your last videos, and that's what's been hurting us lately, everyone. The short viewer retention. That's what's really been hurting us. So I really do need people to just hang around a bit longer. But at the same time, I've got to make it so that it's interesting and people do. So, it didn't end up going, Del. Didn't end up going, unfortunately. I think it was a bit, Botsy was panting a bit and Skitson was getting into something else and cooking dinner. And he said, we'll just go another time, Dad. And I was like, yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. So we didn't end up going. I think he was a bit more worried about Botsy panting a bit. He was panting a lot yesterday. So, yeah, got to be careful not to push him too far at the same time. It's all a journey. It really is. It really is all a journey. That's true. It's all a learning curve. All a learning curve. Noonie, they're doing fantastic, considering the doctor gave him 2 weeks to live, like 12 weeks ago, maybe even longer. Yeah? So, yeah, the fact that he's still alive is actually a miracle. It's an absolute miracle, the fact that he's still alive. Yeah. It's a miracle. A hard miracle sometimes, because you're sitting there watching him go down in weight, watching him lose muscle, you know, where he had a big round head, now he's got a big crown on his head, and it looks like he's got a huge lump on his head, but he doesn't have a huge lump. That was always there. It's just on either side of the lump he had muscle and fat, and now it's bone. So it's hard to watch someone that you love slowly waste away in front of you. But at the same time, being grateful that he's still with us. One of them died, Del. One of them died. So, yeah. They were tourists from Sweden. They were Swedish tourists. They went swimming at a beach. And there's two ends to the beach, like every beach, I guess. And the beach is quite long. And I've surfed on that beach thousands and thousands and thousands of times. Where they got killed is actually not far from the videos that I go and pat the kangaroos. It's actually not far from there. Or where one of them was killed. Both of them would have been killed if there wasn't someone else there that was able to help the man. So they've attributed the man living to fast reaction of someone else helping. So, respect, Phoenix. The only way you can keep uploading without your channel dying is to actually make a community, a loyal community, which will watch your videos and attend most of your streams. Yeah, Teleface for real. And like I said, most channels that grow solid don't do both. They don't do both, especially when they start the channel. They just do one. And the easiest way to grow is not streaming. It's to make videos 8 to 15 minutes long, or 10 to 20 minutes long. Videos of what? The same thing. Over and over and over again. Yeah? Respect, Felix, for real. For real, for real. So like I say, if you click on your TV and go to the videos that are suggested to you that you aren't subscribed to, and click on the channel and have a look at the channel, you'll see video after video after video, not streams and not shorts. You'll see video after video after video of the same type of content. That they've hammered it. They've hammered the same group of people. Some people might go, reaction channels are all different things. Yeah, but they're still reaction channels. And you'll find that their topics are still quite similar. Yeah? Some people might go, but the history channels, they talk about all different places around the world. they're still talking about history. And you'll find that they quite often do segment into certain areas, whether it be Egyptian, Roman, time periods, things like that. So you won't see those channels where you're like being suggested a video and it's talking about pyramids, and then you click on their videos and you scroll down and it's got them talking about Minecraft. That's the big Minecraft channels, they only do Minecraft. They only do that. And most of the big ones only do videos. And if they stream now, they would have started with videos. They only do the same thing over and over and over. Why? Because they've probably done other channels that eventually died out and failed. And they've realised that that's the best way to do it. And if they haven't, it blows me away, because I've realised it, and I'm only very new to the internet. In my opinion, I'm only very new. So I never knew anything about it before whatsoever. Nothing. So if I can see that in a very short period of time, the channels that have got millions of subs and are huge, they definitely worked it out. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but yeah. If I can see that at an early stage, they've definitely worked it out. I've just made too many mistakes along the way. And like I said, I always knew that I was doing it the hard way before I even started. I'm doing too many games, I know it, but it's okay, I don't really care. I'm just going to struggle with it, and yeah. But most beginning channels, if they do a whole heap of different games, they won't succeed. They really won't. Or they have to work really, really hard. Or have a way of... They have to have something. You know what I mean? They have to have something to be able to make it. Either be the best at a game in the world, or be able to connect with people. Something different. So most people have connected with me, I believe. And people, you can say you're wrong. Nah, Pix, that's not why. I watch you because you're the best Fortnite player in the world. So people can disagree if they want. But most people have started and continue to watch this channel because they connected with me. They liked my honesty. They think I'm funny or kind and caring. And they're like, I like this person. They didn't do it because this bloke's really old. And I like hanging out with old people. It's exactly how I joined this community. Respect Teleface. Hey Pete, is it okay if I say I hope I get a permanent mod? Of course it is. Of course it is, next. Of course it is. And remember too, this goes for every mod of the month. If you don't get permanent mod, that doesn't mean you can't in the future. At all. It varies depending on lots of things, and we've had a slow growth rate. We have. So I still don't know what I'm going to do on them, and I never knew. I never do know. But it's really important for mods of the month and past mods of the month. No, it's okay to say you hope you get permanent mod next. There's nothing wrong with saying that at all. I don't like people coming in the chat and going, can you make me mod? But if someone comes in the chat and goes, oh, I hope I'm mod here one day, that's okay. They're not asking for mod. They're expressing their interest that they hope they become mod here one day. There's nothing wrong with doing that at all. Even if someone's not mod of the month or a mod. To come in and go, I hope I'm mod here one day. I love this channel. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Respect, Phoenix. And that, Phoenix, that's another thing you've got to realise. People have got to realise if they want to grow their channel. They've got to realise why do people watch me. What's the reason they watch me? If it's because you're the best in the world, well, if you're not the best in the world after a little while, they'll stop watching. If If it's because they think you're kind and nice, and you stop being kind and nice, they'll stop watching. You know what I mean? And I've had a little bit of bumps on that lately too. I know I have. Where some people are like, I don't know whether Pick's exactly who I thought he was. But I've had some bumps in the road and met some people that really frustrated me through the internet, and also had some family problems and financial problems, and it's really affected my positivity, which has in turn affected a little bit of people joining, because I know people, well, some people anyway, not everyone, everyone's different, but I know there's some people that would join this stream because they want to hear a positive voice. Things are going crap for them, life's crap. Right, I'm going to jump on a Pixel stream, and Pixel make me laugh and tell me everything's going to be okay and spread some positivity. And when I'm down, I can't give that because I'm not a fake person at all. I can't be fake. I've never been able to do it. So that has affected us a little bit lately. That has. And I understand that because people are like, yeah, I want to jump on your channel for some positivity, Pick. And I'm not exactly getting it because you're doing crap. Well, I want to hear some positivity. Facts. Best mod is the one that never asked for it. Yeah. I've never actually asked for mod. Never. And people have all different reasons of wanting to become mod. And it can change people too, unfortunately. Yeah? People watch me because I'm kind and nice and because I'm a funny person. I agree. Rising Phoenix, I absolutely agree. And to know who you are and why people watch is important. It's important to know that. And like I said, that's another reason I've been struggling. It's like, I know people watch here, not everyone of course. I know people watch here because they like to be able to jump in when they're feeling down and get some positive vibes. And they know they can talk about the hard things that are happening and it's okay. I know people jump in here and not to self-promote, because I know you're not doing that, Phoenix. I know that. You're just chatting away. Okay. And if people find your channel through that, I know that's okay too. And you'll be like, yeah, that's okay, but that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to self-promote. I'm just here chatting away about the things I think about in my channel. So I know people do that here too, because I've encouraged people to be allowed to do that. So I know that there's people that do that too. They'll jump in and go, hey, Pix, you know, my channel's not doing so well, or hey, Pix, my channel's doing great. And they won't get me going, stop talking about your channel. You know what I mean? Unless I feel like they're doing it in a way to only get subs, yeah? Which I know straight up that no one here in the chat right now is doing that at all. Not even close, yeah? So it's important to know those things, yes, so that yeah, you can increase it and encourage it. Really, really important. So I agree with you, Phoenix. People watch your channel, and I sub to you for that reason, because you're kind, caring, and yeah, you're funny too. So I haven't got around to streams as much lately. I haven't. But once again, I've always said that. I've always been really busy, and I consider myself a solid sub, but I don't get around to streams as often as I used to. Yeah. Yeah, well, Phoenix, this is about once you subscribe, it's your channel. And it's a place where I've stopped people talking about other people's channels though. Because I found people were promoting other channels instead of just talking about them so much. They were promoting them even if they didn't mean to. And it was a little bit frustrating. Especially when we had a bit of a slow period, or we've had a slow period on this channel as well. So, but yeah, I know that there are people that are subscribed to this channel or they started that way because they're like, this is a place I can jump in and I can tell Pixels that I dropped a short and it's doing really well and I'm really happy about it, and Pixels will congratulate me instead of going, stop self-promoting here. You know what I mean? So, and this channel will always be that way. It will. I only have one video, and I have only one video on my video. I guess people have watched that particular video because people found that I was doing impressive. Yeah. Once again, W Dark Lord. And that's okay. I know you got a lot going. I do have a lot going on in real life and things like that. Yeah. So me and Skits are looking for a new house at the same time at the moment because costs have gone through the roof in Australia. Like absolutely crazy. I tell you what, nothing like Hong Kong though. Oh my god. I was watching a video last night about Hong Kong and the cost of living in Hong Kong. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. That really is. There's no way. Like, people are paying so much rent in Hong Kong, and they're paying it for a basket, basically, size area, smaller than car places, you know, car parking spots, and paying just as much rent, nearly as what I do, for not even a room, for a part of a room. Like, unbelievable. And, yeah. And that's because of the way the government releases land in Hong Kong. I appreciate that, Teleface. I do. I really do. It's a lot of monetary government policies and, yeah. Greedy people on top of it as well. It's not just the government. Greedy people on top of it too. So, you know, an area floods. So a lot of the houses get destroyed, which means there's less rental properties. So what do the real estate agents do there, and what do the rental people do there? They don't turn around and go, oh my God, these poor people suffering in a flood. They go, look at this. There's less houses for rent now, so we can up the rent. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No heart, no care whatsoever. People are just trying to make the most out of any situation they can, including disasters. So it's not just our government, but the policies definitely hurt it. I'm more understanding than you know, and it's the same with me. I always pop in when I can. No, you're right, Phoenix. I get it. I do. I absolutely get it. And look, I've been to hardly any channels of recent. Hardly any at all. And I just do when I do. And if I jump on YouTube and I'm like, I'm just going to see who's live, quite often it'll be the first person that just pops up in my feed. I'll go live at the moment and boom. Oh, okay, they're live. I'll jump in and say hello. So I don't actually go around and pick and go, oh, they're live, they're live, they're live, they're live. Who will I watch? I just go, oh, they're live. I've just got 10 minutes. I'll jump in and say hello. So, yeah. Yeah, they're cool, Josh. They're cool. Respect, Josh. By the way, Phoenix, Joshua's amazing. Yeah? Absolutely amazing. Josh truly is awesome. They really are. We're very lucky here to have so many incredible people as part of this community. Yeah, we really are. Please do whack a like on the stream, everyone, if you haven't. It really, 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 really helps. It really does. Always had respect since I met Pix here. I believe in always being kind no matter what. I agree. As you never know what some people might be going through. I absolutely agree, Phoenix. You don't know what people are going to be going through. So, it's so true. I even feel for trolls sometimes. Like, I was talking about that last night in Dell's stream, actually. And I was saying, look, most of the time, these people that are being horrible trolls, their home life's garbage. You know, predictably so, not being funny, probably from a single home, you know, or living with a step. They feel unimportant, uncared about, unloved. Times are crap, so they're going out and taking it out on everyone else. Here in the stream, when the trolls do those types of things, I do laugh and have a chuckle. I'm like, yeah, okay, you got no life, whatever. But in the back of my mind, and later on, I sit there and think that poor person is just really sad and down, you know. And I hope they find their way. So I laugh trolls off in the chat, but when I analyse it properly, I know that the reason they're trolling is because they're going through hard times. And I feel sad for them and hope that they find their way. yeah. It is a beautiful community, Noonie, it is. Never a competition for me. It comes here, it pops in how many times. I just support you. Hey, WF. Yeah, no, that's right. It's not a competition. No, no, no. It's not. Well, some people grind their watch time. Cheeky. I'm Cheeky, who picks YouTube's daughter. That's true. Cheeky, can you drop a link of your channel? Everyone, if you think I'm kind, if you think I'm awesome, and you haven't met Cheeky, I call her my YouTube daughter for a reason. She has an amazing heart. She's so caring and kind. She really is. Just a beautiful person. Yeah. Cheeky, can we drop a link of you, please? And Cheeky's not here for links, but I want to drop one anyway. Yeah. So she really is beautiful. Yes. You're talking like there's a new person here, so let me just. So yeah, if you believe I'm kind, caring, and I'm good at seeing people, then you should be going, well, Cheeky must be amazing. If Pixels calls her his YouTube daughter, she must be amazing. And she is. And for everyone out there, she's taken. I just want to say that straight up. By an awesome man as well, who makes her very happy. So, don't, go chasing my YouTube daughter. Gabby, this is true, Gabby. You're actually first. Unbelievable. Gabby, I don't know how you do it. You're sub to, yeah, she's awesome, Petey. She's beautiful. She really is. Yeah. W, everyone. Gabby, I don't know how you do it. I really don't, Gabby. I don't know how you get first every time, but you do. No matter how many people are in the chat, no matter how many likes we're on, you're always first. It's incredible. How are you, Top Hat Gabby? Welcome to your channel. How you doing? So we're grinding our industrial district here. Oh, we need food. Sorry, guys. Or should I say girls? Sorry, girls. But we need food. Yes, me too. Me too, Phoenix. Because when I met Cheeky, I hope it's okay to say Cheeky, she wasn't super happy. And what struck me first and how I realised how incredible she was that in a time when she was not happy, she reached out and supported everyone with kindness. Even though they were going through hard times, they were focused on helping other people. And I'm like, this is an amazing person. And she is. And there's a lot of people in the Pixels army that have that mentality too. I might actually just drop this dirt down. Why not? Just to free up some space here. I don't see why not. So that is what, caught my eye first about Cheeky was how they just reach out and are super kind even when times are hard for them. Yeah. Even when times are hard for them. Silver, yes, you are too. What about me? The Me Too movement. You are Silver. You're pinned, Silver. You're pinned. Yeah. I've never heard you ever say a bad word ever in this chat. Ever. For real, for real. Can't wait for 2 days for nomination day and the shout out competition too. It's true. It's true. I'm going good, going Black Friday shopping. And malls open soon, so I need to go. Figured I'd drop in. Appreciate that, Gabby. Please do whack a like on the stream. Every like really helps. It really, 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 really does. YouTube likes. They do. I say viewer retention is a big thing. The amount of comments in chat is a big thing. And likes is just another thing that adds to the algorithm. And it's free. I wish I didn't have to ask for them. I truly do. I've always said that I wish YouTube took the whole like system away or changed it to if someone was in the chat for 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever it was, that it automatically gave it a like. So that people didn't have to worry about it. So that streamers didn't have to ask for it. Yeah. Very irritating having to ask for it. But it sort of rolls off the tongue after a while. You don't even think about it. It's a tendency I focus on other people's problems before dealing with my own. Don't do that too much. It'll burn. Yep. It will burn you out. But sometimes I think it can help too. You know, for many reasons. It can make you realise, look, my life's crap and hard, but I'm not the only one. So it can make you see that you're not alone. It can be a distraction. It can be uplifting when you know that you've really helped someone else that's going through hard times. So I think there's lots of parts to that. I do, cheeky. I think there's lots of parts to that one. Truth be told, I've gone through my own hard times too, pigs. In fact, 2021 and 23 were the hardest times of my life. But I got through it and I found myself again in being surrounded by better friends. W, Phoenix. W. And building a YouTube community can really help with that too. Or a streaming community. It can really help with that too. Because you know you're surrounding yourself with awesome people. At first, when I came here, I think I didn't want to type in the chat, but now I do. W. Silver, like I say, every time you've said anything in the chat, it's been positive, kind, supportive. I love it. I love it. Just be you, Silver. Just be you. And look, there are some people that don't talk often. And there are some people that talk a lot. I'm a talker. I'm a chatter. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit in a room with other people there and be quiet for very long. I'll have to make up a conversation. Even if it's about nothing. You know what I mean? I'll have to make up a conversation. Yeah, I'm a talker. It's BP. Who's BP? I don't know why you feel like you've got to do those horrible things. I don't get it. You don't have to do things like that to get attention. Not here. Next, that's the person that pretended they were baby Shamanda. They said they were baby Shamanda because their channel got banned, and then they proceeded to say that their baby brother, baby Wolf, died. So they pretended they were another channel, said they got banned, and then they pretended to say that channel, their brother died. I don't know why you think you got to do stuff like that. I understand people wanted to get attention. But to go around and pretend that someone else died. Are you really that desperate for attention? Well, it's up to you what type of person you are. It's up to you what type of person you are. And people can change. They can. A lot of people don't change. But they can. I just know that anyone that does that, there's only two possibilities. One, what you just said is correct. And you're always going to be that. Or two, you're truly lost. And so desperate for attention that you don't get. And you'll say anything to get it. You don't have to say anything next. I got it next, okay? Those are the only two possibilities. One, you actually are a horrible person. That 1% of society that has no morals, no care, and never will. And you're only saying that now to do it again and control the narrative. And you'll never change. Which means you're most likely going to end up a politician, a CEO, a brain surgeon, a police officer, isn't that horrible to say, a lawyer, a judge, or in jail. Because that's where they end up. The people that have no morals, the 1%, that's where they end up. Jail, mostly. Jail, lawyers, police officers, judges, CEOs, brain surgeons, people in control, people in authority, and people that pretend that they give a crap when they really don't. So that's either your future, or two, you feel unworthy. You feel lost. You feel like no one gives a crap. And because of that feeling, you will say anything to get attention. Well, the trick is to know your own worth, Epic. If you really mean that, the trick is to find yourself, to know your own worth. It's truly important. It's truly important. People that are truly lost like that, that's the truth, and I keep saying if because I don't know. You could be trying to play me again, right? But the truth is, and the only one that's going to really know that answer is you. But the truth is, if that's true, right, and you are feeling lost and that no one gives a crap, you have to stop worrying about what other people think so much. Because that 1% group of people will say they don't care what other people say. They don't care what other people think. But that is a lie. Those people that have no morals and no care at all, they care about what everyone thinks. They walk around the streets, and if someone looks at them funny, they care. They notice everything. Absolutely everything. And that's all they care about. They try to pretend that they don't, but all they care about is what other people think. And that's a bad trap to be in. Why? You should know your own worth. I know my own worth. I know who I am. Even if every single person in the chat, and I care about what people think, but if every single person in the chat thinks I'm garbage, I know I'm not. This is a group world. I haven't got dark oak. Oh yeah, there's dark oak at the village. I'm pretty sure there's dark oak at the village. So, not connecting for some reason. Yeah, it's just a group world. It's a group world. I care about what people think about me because I never had anyone say anything about me being a special person or anything. I just want to be happy with my life again. I'm just lost. Well, I say and I'm answering as if, what you're saying is true. Okay. And it might be just a load of garbage. I know that. But I'm going to talk about it as if it's true. The only way you're going to find yourself is if you find like a circle. If you find yourself, have to find yourself, and you have to know, like I know, that no matter what other people think, I know my value. It upsets me if people think that I'm not nice, because I do care about what people think. But if everyone thinks I'm not nice, it won't change my value on myself, because I know I am. I know I'm a good person. I know that in my heart about myself. And I don't need other people to validate that. If you're able to get to a point where you go, do you know what? I'm going to stop doing these other things. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to find myself so that I know that I'm a good person. So I know I'm a W. And if other people think I'm awesome, that's fantastic. But if they don't, it's not going to change who I am. And that's the reason why most people in that 1% go down the dark path. Because they care about what everyone thinks, and then they go around with this horrible attitude, and then everyone starts thinking they're garbage, and that's how they start feeling. Everyone thinks I'm crap, so I am crap. And they put on this persona of strength, and they go around and troll everyone, and try to make other people feel like crap. Because that's how they feel. Yeah, I've got a realm too, Felix. I've got a realm, but I don't let just anyone join it. Everyone, I need to go to the bathroom, okay? I need to make a cup of coffee. So I'll be like 5 minutes, okay, everyone? That's why I say to everyone all the time, know your worth. Yeah, know your worth. So I'm going to use Nex as an example. I hope this is okay, Nex. I think Nex is awesome. I think they're a W. I think they've got a massive heart. But if Nex doesn't think that about themselves, it doesn't matter how many times I say they're awesome. They're going to get back to that spot later and think that they're garbage. Doesn't matter how many times I tell them they're fantastic. Doesn't matter how many times I tell them they've got a huge heart. And I do believe that about Nex. But if Nex doesn't think that about themselves, then it means nothing. You know what I mean? And I know it's a video, but I do use the thing in Cool Runnings. If you haven't seen Cool Runnings, it's a video about a Jamaican bobsled team. And they have a coach called John Candy, who cheated after getting gold medals. And DeReese turns to the coach. He goes, I've got to ask you something. And the coach goes, you want to know why I cheated? He goes, I do, coach. He goes, you had it all. Gold medals, world records. And the coach looked at him. And this is so true. The coach looked at him and he said, a gold medal is a wonderful thing. And he smiled and he goes, yeah. And the coach said, but if you're not enough without it, you'll never be enough with it. Other people saying you're amazing and kind and caring is a wonderful thing. But if you're not enough without that, you'll never be enough with it. You have to know your own worth. I will, Epic. I'll read last before I go to the bathroom. I did read that. No, I did read that. I understand that. I do. And look, if people aren't saying nice things about you, it can make it harder. Sure. But you have to know you're that without them. You have to know you're that without them. If you walk into a stadium with 50,000 people going, "You're amazing!" You could be a piece of crap and know it. So you know those 50,000 people are screaming something that's not true. So it has no value. It has no value unless you believe in it in yourself. I filled arrows for the first time in a supermarket for work. I filled rows. Hey, Jason. Jason, a job's great. It is. Yeah, I believe having a job is really, really good. It gives people value for themselves, no matter what the job is. Doing a job, completing a job, earning your own money, most people, it makes them feel good. Yeah. I say, know your own worth. Hello, Pete. My cat just ran away, so I had to chase it down. Jellyface, is that the pregnant cat? Hey, Sir Bones. Sir Bones, welcome to your channel, Bones. Welcome. Everyone, I've got to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry I've been holding it. Got to go to the bathroom, make a cup of coffee, everyone. 5 minutes type thing. If you haven't whacked a like on the stream, please do, or I'll cry. And I really mean that. You must know your own worth. You must know it. 50,000 people screaming you're awesome, or 50,000 people screaming you're crap. Know your own worth. Or those 50,000 people screaming it doesn't mean anything at all. I'll see you soon. Hey everyone, I'm back. I just had to, like I say, quickly go to the bathroom, make a cup of coffee. Boom. Alright. We have returned. What are we doing? We're doing the grind in the industrial district area, everyone. So we've got our iron farm now. Evo said that's not the permanent design. I don't know whether they'll keep to that or change that. But at the moment, it's not the permanent design as far as I know. But doing AFKing around it, oh, I'm going to have to make another axe. Doing AFKing around it, I'm going to draw a new PFP. I'm about to hop on stream, but it's been fun hanging. Hey Luke, I appreciate you, Luke. You're an absolute W, you really are, Luke. I'm so glad that my son introduced me to you, truly. He was right, like I said. The first time he said Dad, he goes, Dad, you'll really like Luke, they're really kind. They're an absolute W. He was right. He was absolutely right. He really was. Crazy Crayon Kid, it's me, Chicken. W, Crazy, welcome to your channel, Crazy. I think they might need chicken nugget. Right back, I'm going to have something to eat. Much love, Luke, much love. Much love. And remember chat, if someone, being really honest, is trying to turn over a new leaf, just so that people know I'm not silly. I have seen people say they're turning over a new leaf and it meant nothing, but I have known people that said they're turning over a new leaf and it meant everything. So the only way to give people a chance to do that is to let them do it. Yeah? So we'll let the chat flow, and good luck on your new adventure. You can do it. You can. You'll find it's much more rewarding too. Truly. You can do it. You can do it, Crazy. Now, Crazy, the best way to do it, by the way, is to just start off normal and just be you. Yeah, don't try and prove anything to anyone, remember? Remember that. You know what I mean? If someone goes, oh, you're a horrible person, you're crap, just go, yeah, okay, you can think that. But I know I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm disappointed. There's AI slip on the new Call of Duty game. Yeah. The new Call of Duty is pretty rubbish. It is. Yeah. So, W crazy. I say, just remember that. Just be yourself. Don't try and prove anything to anyone. Quite often, that's the biggest mistake that people try to make a new start fall into. Yeah. They try to prove that they've made a new start and that they're all different. And when people go, oh, I don't believe you, it upsets them and it puts them straight back onto the path. And do you know what? Stuff this. No one cares. What's the point of being nice? So just be you, okay? Yeah, of course you can, crazy. Of course you can. Literally is. I was watching a stream of the game PS4 and I saw the AI stuff. It looks pretty horrible. It really does. Random woof. How are you, brother? Everyone, this is a first Minecraft stream because Random Wolf did the biggest donation last stream and said, do Minecraft pics. I was like, no worries. So here we are doing Minecraft. We're grinding the, I need to get some food. We're grinding the industrial district area and I just seen chickens over there. So I thought if I go around here, we might be able to kill some chickens. Oh, there's a cow. I like it. Thank you. We need food. I thought I seen a chicken over here. I'm sure I did. They probably despawned. One cow. Is that for real? Hey, Oliver. Welcome to your channel, Oliver. Bro said Random Wolf. Yeah. Three creepers near me and garden near the dark oaks. That was for everyone. W, cheeky. That would have been me that probably slept. We had to change the settings in this world. The one person sleeps and it works. So everyone gets the day. I can't believe how little animals there are in this area. Come on. Come on. How ridiculous. How absolutely ridiculous. Where are all the entities spawning? Like, what? This is madness. Absolute madness. I knew I wasn't going to make that jump. Hey, art. W crazy. Hold on, Teleface. I'll catch up with that. I will. Use art as your passion, crazy. Use art. That's my advice there. Use art as your passion. How's the weather in Australia? It's too hot. It's crazy hot. It's like 7 in the morning. It's probably nearly 20 degrees. We use degrees Celsius, which is probably different to your temperatures. It's crazy hot. Luna's here. Where? Hey, Luna! Much love. We've got the biggest watcher in the Pixels army here. Let's go, Luna. Welcome, Luna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we was going to do a sponsored stream this morning by Luna, but Luna said that they probably wouldn't be able to be here as much. So I said, no, that's no worries. We'll just do that another day. No problems at all. How are you, Luna? Welcome to your channel. Well, touch some grass. I can't. Not downloading that crap. I'm going to buy... the new COD looks rubbish. Looks absolutely garbage. I wouldn't even play it. Art is the only thing keeping me alive, to be honest with you. Use it. Use it. Express it. Absolutely. I think a lot of people use art, whether it be writing, whether it be poetry, whether it be music, because they're all forms of art. But actual like painting and drawing and art, absolutely. There's a lot of people that use art. A way of getting out the pain, the frustration, or the love. It's a great way to do it. It is. A Fall Guy bean is not allowed to touch grass or eat chocolate. Fair dinkum. Yes, art. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm a sketcher and I write some poetry. I love poetry. Love poetry. Do you like Bob Ross? Have you heard of Bob Ross before? Crazy. Have you heard of Bob Ross? I absolutely love Bob Ross's content. Absolutely love their content. An amazing painter. He's passed away a long time ago. But just the way he talks, you know what I mean? It's just amazing. I love how he talks. And he talks about life with such passion. He loves animals, or he did love animals, and nature. And yeah, he really is incredible. So if you haven't heard of Bob Ross, give him a bit of a Google, yeah, or a YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel where they still release videos of him, and they still do live streams of him, even though he's not with us anymore. They'll put a stream on of some of his content. I used to watch him with my dad before he left me for a better life. I would watch some more of him. Yeah. He is amazing. And, you know, maybe if you're feeling a bit stressed out, just, you know, I'm going to put on a Bob Ross, you know, sit down, have a cup of coffee or a soft drink or a cup of tea or, you know what I mean, or a sandwich, and go, I'm just going to sit back and take in some Bob Ross for half an hour. I think that'll help. I do. He's super positive. I know he's passed on, but he's super positive. And his words, I feel, resonate with a lot of people. They certainly do with me. I love his content. Love his content. Everyone has, I bet. What do you mean everyone has? Should I play on the Wii? You want Thanksgiving? Isn't it funny that someone came up with the name the Wii? Does anyone else think that the Wii's a funny name? What are you playing on? The Wii. Like, how come they didn't call it the Pooh? You know what I mean? Why didn't they call it Pooh? What are you playing on? I'm playing on the Pooh. You're not playing on the Wii? Nah, I'm playing on the Pooh. Like, who comes up with the ridiculous name the Wii? What? What a ridiculous name. I can't... Yeah, I don't get it. Whoever designed that name, it just... I don't know. Well, think about it. You know what I mean? Just think about it. It's a ridiculous name. It really is. Actually playing on the Pooh 2.0. Did you get the new update for the Pooh? Look, crazy, I haven't been in that situation, alright? I haven't. And I just want to be really honest. I'm answering you with the possibility that you have and haven't changed. I just want to be honest about that. Okay? It takes me a while before I actually totally go around. But if everything you're saying is true, it doesn't change the still the same answer, that your own value determines your worth. How you look at yourself. And some people go through really hard things when they're young, and it ruins them for life. This is true. It is. It's a fact. More often than not. But some people go through those really hard things, and they use those things as a determination of, I'm not going to let that decide who I am. If the Wii U didn't fail, we probably would have got the games on the Wii U in 2025 new updates. Actually, I have the Pooh Do You. No. No. Hey, W Teleface. For real, Teleface. For real. For real. So, like, look at the, I'm not judging at all, Crazy. I'm not judging at all. Okay? I just know that it goes both ways. Where sometimes people have, and they jump full step forward into it, and sometimes people, I'm not talking about you now, sometimes people jump full step into it and go, do you know what? I'm going to change, I'm going to make something of my life. And sometimes people double down and go, do you know what? I'm going to pretend I've done that and I'm going to troll them again and have lots of fun at doing it. Why? Because it's been their pattern of their life for such a long time that they don't know how to break that pattern. So I'm fully aware of both possibilities. So I just wanted you to know that, yeah. But it won't change my answers, no matter which way. Because it still remains true of knowing your worth. And look at some of the greatest rappers of all time. They use hardships and things they've been through to create music, which is art. And it's possible, as silly as it sounds, that some of these famous musicians, some of these famous artists would never have been famous if they didn't go through horrible things. Because they wouldn't have anything to rap about. They wouldn't have any passion. They wouldn't have something that pushes them so hard that if they don't do it, they're going to break. So they've got to do it. So I say use that passion, use that hardness to create something beautiful. Like many people have done in the world. Yeah? I listen to NF because his songs help me. Yeah, NF's awesome. NF's awesome. Hey, Calendar but you got to stop saying you're a horrible person. You got to stop saying that. Most definitely. That's a sentence you've just got to go, I'm not saying that anymore. That's not me. That's not who I am. And NF is absolutely fantastic. I love NF's music. NF's one of the only rappers that I'm already interested in their song after 2 words. Exactly, Teleface. Oh, for real, Teleface. For real, no one is perfect. That's Teleface. There's never a more true sentence than that. No one is perfect. That's impossible. No one has gone through their life without making mistakes. That's impossible. It really is. So Teleface, never a true sentence has been said. More true sentence than that. Absolutely. Absolutely, Teleface. Nah, no one can be perfect. Yeah, I know. That's a pattern you've got to break. You do. You've got to break that pattern. Yeah, I get that. And you will. But the more you say it, you'll believe it in yourself. You're just concreting it in. You're just concreting it in. Concrete something else in. You know what I mean? Concrete something else in. And one day, you'll be able to turn around to someone else when someone else goes, I've been through horrible stuff, I'm a horrible person. And you'll be able to go, no, you're not. And they'll be able to, they'll turn and go, yeah, I am. And you'll be able to go, I used to say that about myself too. And they'll look at you with disbelief because you'll be successful. You'll be an artist. And you'll be able to go, I use my art to do this. And I used to think about myself like you do now. And you'll be able to give them direction. And you'll be able to help them. People that can give the most help sometimes to someone that's down is someone that's been down themselves. Read your Bible. That doesn't help everyone, Calamites. It doesn't. Yeah? Religion is a very personal thing. And it won't help everyone. For some people, absolutely. It's a light. It's a guide. And it truly makes everything make sense in their world. But it's not true for everybody. Yeah. But it definitely is for a lot of people. Yes. You don't know what a Bible is? Well, it's just a book put together by lots of men. It's just a book. That's all it is. It's a book. Yeah. A lot of people make the mistake that... I will be careful my wording here because I don't want people to misjudge what I'm saying. A lot of people say it's the exact word of God. I don't believe that. I believe it's just a book. Oh, it's meant to be the words of God. Yeah? I know that the book is written by many different men who believe in the word of God, but at the same time, I've always said that for us to know what the Supreme Being is thinking, if you believe in God, for us to know what he's thinking, I think is kind of impossible. I think it's kind of impossible. You can't vote for me. Because we're not supreme beings, and we're not forever. And to know what someone, if they are there, like I say, I'm wording it carefully. I'm not saying they're not, and I'm not saying they are, because everyone's different in their beliefs. But if they are real, for us to know what they're thinking, that's impossible. So I believe that the Bible is a guide, written by men that believe in the Word of God, but it's a guide. Because I'm Muslim, and that's okay next. Once again, you know that next, so I know you know that, yeah? So there's lots of different religions amongst the Pixels army, and that's okay. Which is why we don't usually go too heavy into religion, because it can be divisive. Like politics, it can be divisive. You'd have to do a bit of Googling on it, crazy, and make up your own mind what you think it is. Yeah? And Muslims don't celebrate Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, St. Patrick's Day, and Easter. Yeah. Take care, Sir Bones. Why don't they celebrate it? Because they have different beliefs. They have different beliefs. Next, you can try and answer that if you want without going too deep. If you want to. Okay? And if you want to answer why the Muslim faith doesn't celebrate those things, you can. But you can't go too deep. Okay? Because like I said, religion can be super divisive. It really, really can. And this channel is about everyone being equal and everyone being able to have their own opinions and their own face. You didn't go too deep. I think it's because of the harem. No. You didn't go too deep. Next. No. You haven't gone too deep at all. Next. No, I'm saying don't go too deep. As in, you know what I mean? Be careful of your wording if you try and explain a few things about it. Because other people will go, I don't believe that. I believe this. So, yeah. No, you haven't gone too deep at all. And, yeah, look, it is. And Navarro's, let me say, right, and I'm not Muslim, okay. So let me say that the Muslim faith does have things that celebrate family, and they just do it in different ways. Yeah, they do it in different ways. No, you're right, crazy. It's not a problem at all. They just do it in different ways. So it's just like they're an atheist. An atheist is someone that doesn't believe in any religion, but they still have family times. They still have ways that they celebrate family, that they celebrate their loved ones. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All religions, pretty well, that I know of, have ways of celebrating family, have ways of celebrating loved ones. It's just different faiths celebrate it in different ways. Yeah. That's a good way to word it, Teleface. That's a good way to word it. Yeah. Like Muhammad's a prophet, yeah? That's a really good way to word it. It's because, yeah, Christians believe it's this way, and when we look at it, we believe it's this way. Well, you've got to make your own decision in the future. Crazy. You will. A really good way to word it, Teleface. Truly. Very good wording. Very good wording. For real, Teleface. In fact, the harder someone tries to force it upon them, the more it's going to make them back off and make up their own mind later on. Facts. That's so true. That's so true. Oh, that was funny and stupid. What's that, cheeky? Yeah, the more someone tries to force it upon people, the more they're going to put up walls and go, you can't make me. They might look at it later, but they won't do it right there and then. No way. It all starts from somewhere, crazy. It all starts from somewhere. The only way to start something is at the beginning. Oh, wow, cheeky. No, at all, Teleface. Not at all. Not at all, Teleface. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. So religion can be weaponized, and it can be beautiful. It depends on where you take it, and how it means to you. I totally agree with you. You're right, crazy. I say crazy, just be you, okay? Just be you. Just chill and yeah, just be you. Talk about your art and things that are going on and yeah. I just sat there and said, well, first of all, that's a scam. Miraculously, all the messages they sent me disappeared and they blocked me. Yeah, could you avoid it? Yeah, that dodged the bullet there, cheeky. They blocked you. What a shame. You must be so upset. Where's everyone from in the chat? People can answer that if they want to. I'm from Australia. Remember, there's no judgment here. People want to go, I'm from this country. No small towns, though. Okay? No small towns. Cities, countries, states, not a problem. So if people would like to say what country they're from, they can be proud of that. Everyone's welcome to be proud of their country they're from, no matter what country. Yeah? I didn't even know the person. I've been using Discord long enough to know the score and the way they run them. So yeah, everyone here has the right to be proud of where they're from, what country they are, their nationality, no matter what. I remember a long time I said that, a long time ago I said that, and people were like, what about this country? And I knew why they said it, because they were at war with another country. And I was like, yeah, of course that country. And they're like, yeah, but they're at war doing this. I'm like, well, I'm from Australia. What happens if Australia goes to war? Am I bad? Hey, W Crazy. I'm from English Canada, but I currently live in French Canada, Quebec. All over the world here. I love it. I love it. Truly. Truly. What do you mean by English Canada? That's actually a good question. Well, there's French Canadian and English Canadian, yes? So I may as well use this dirt I just collected then. I thought I may as well. I must admit, I never really quite understood why people dissected it so much in a country. You know, like French Canadian, English Canadian, like, you know, like in Australia, people like don't really do that. So, you know, I mean, we do have obviously people that go, I'm Aboriginal, you know, so people will do that, or, you know, born of Australia, Aboriginal, but we don't have people going, I'm French Australian, or I'm Swedish Australian, because they're from Switzerland. You know what I mean? People just go, I'm Australian. Yeah. So I've never really quite understood that. Quebec feels like a different country. Isn't it a different country? It's a before and after of Spider-Man. That looks really great. That really does look awesome. I just left a comment on your drawings. Different culture, different history, different a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go into detail. No, it isn't. They're two different countries. Is New Zealand and Australia the same thing? No, they're two different countries. Australia and New Zealand are two different countries, separated by water. A lot of water. But we do, like, we're very closely aligned with New Zealand. Actually, maybe those two. Other countries, if we go visit other countries, we have to get like passports and things like that. But to go to New Zealand, we don't. And New Zealand doesn't have to do to here either. So it's not dual citizenship, but the countries are very closely aligned. So yeah, they don't worry so much about people coming from New Zealand to here or Australia to New Zealand. It's almost like travelling within Australia. Yeah, but we are different countries. I made a mistake in the comment. Did I really? No. Really? Crazy knows what I mean. They'll know what I mean. The picture looks great. You're welcome. Crazy, just keep being you. You're welcome. And I tell you what, they're good words too. They're good words. Sometimes people might just go, it's Spider-Man, it's just a cartoon. But, did you know that Stan Lee, they designed those heroes based on themselves? Did you know that? Based on their own emotions. Yeah. So they're based on their own like emotions, feelings. You know what I mean? The Hulk, normal inside one moment, and a rage of emotions the next. And most of them were based on a lost loved one that they were in love with, and they felt like they missed out their opportunity. So they started making up characters based on emotions they were feeling to deal with their greatest regret. Nah. I think that's why people can connect sometimes with these superheroes or a particular type of one. It's not because they're action heroes and they can go around and fly around or whatever. There's so many action heroes that can fly, super strength and all these types of things. You'll find that a lot of people connect with a certain hero. And deep down, that certain hero, their goods and bads can remind them of themselves. Those superheroes have got a hyper focus on a certain part of their life that people they can feel it relates to them. Hey, Heartbroken, welcome to your channel, Heartbroken. Welcome. So if you look at all of his characters, they have a hyper focus about one or two things that have happened in their lives that have caused them to be the way they are. How did this happen? Was that when my axe ran out? Must have been. I relate to Batman the most. And if you start analysing it now, maybe you'll be able to see why. If you look at what Batman does and who he is and why he is the person he is, maybe you'll go, do you know what? That's like me. This is what happened in my life. And that's why I like him so much. Because that part of his life and what he does because of it is why you like him. Yeah. Luna, 2,084 hours. Amazing, Luna. Amazing. Dug deep into Batman's backstory because of what happened to him when he was a kid. Reminds me of myself, exactly. Did you know there was a real Batman crazy? Did you know that? A real Batman. In real life. A real Joker. A real asylum. Where there was a bad doctor. You can research it if you want. There was a real Batman. A real Joker. And a real bad doctor at an asylum that did tests on people. Yeah. Not the same as the Batman in the show. At all. But with similarities. I assume it's fake. No, there's a real Batman. There's a real Joker too. Let me see. There's one picture of him. Hold on. Give me a second. See, it just brings up him. You're gonna have to do a bit of a deep search. Hold on. Can you... Can you show me a picture of the real Joker from real life with the real Batman? The one that was actually in an asylum. And don't show me the fake Joker. Oh my God. You're going to have to do a deeper search than that, unfortunately. But yeah, there is. There's a picture of him too. He looks like a really weird dude. I was just using Google then, yeah, to see if it would come up. There is. Yeah, it's not like the Batman that in the movies, alright? But yeah, oh, maybe if I did it this way. Hold on. Hold on. There really is a real one from a long time ago. That's who Batman's based off. Hold on a second. Let's see if that is. It kind of looks like a bit like him, but it doesn't look like the same photo. Yeah, I'll have to do a deep dive, proper search about it. Every time you type in Joker, it just brings up that. I can't remember. Crazy. I can't remember what hospital it was. Or asylum it was. I can't remember. Yeah. I say, he wasn't called the Joker and the other bloke wasn't called Batman or whatever. Well, I'm pretty sure he wasn't. But he did dress up and go out and take out bad guys. And, you know what I mean? Like, he was like a... what do they call it? Can't think of the word now. He took the law into his own hands and went around the streets trying to stop bad people, you know what I mean? A vigilante, yeah? And, but yeah, I'd have to do a proper deep dive search into it. Which I did many years ago, before the internet was really a thing. So now you type in the Joker and it just brings up, yeah, actors and stuff like that. Thanksgiving meal was delicious. Let's go, Doctor. W, Doctor. But yeah, I'll try and find it and maybe make a video about it or something. Because I say, now if you do a search like that, it just brings up Heath Ledger. Just brings up Heath Ledger. And I did a little bit of a different type, and it brought up and said the Joker's based off a bloke from a film. So I don't think that's true either. So, yeah, Thanksgiving's the best. It's not my fault. Everyone, I'm really sorry. I've got to go to the bathroom. I'll only be a couple of minutes. Much love. I'll be as quick as I can, everyone. Sorry, everyone. Truly apologise. I really had to go to the bathroom then. Alright. I voted Calamites. Calamites is currently on 7 votes as well. We'll see. If I don't, I still appreciate the votes. W, Josh. I should go vote. Actually, it's up to you. It's anyone off the mob ball. Change your vote from me to yourself. Musley, how are you, brother? One man, Teddy Ray. Teddy! W, Teddy. Teddy, last night was fantastic. Musley, welcome to your channel, brother. Had a lot of fun playing Fortnite with you, Teddy, last night. It was great. And I'm glad you got Mamer into it as well. I have Musley as you requested it. Pixels, I fully completed a game on Nintendo Switch. W. You're doing excellent. Let's go, brother. W, brother. Me too. All right. I just had to duck off to the bathroom then very quickly. But we're back. And we've still got... Yeah, I've still got a bit over an hour until I have to look at leaving, unfortunately. Got to go out this morning. And, yeah, doing a couple of things. And I'm okay, everyone. Like I said, I've gone to the doctor. But, yeah, if everyone's like, are you okay? I'm okay. It's trying to increase my health and things doing okay. Yeah, so I'm doing okay. All right. Much love, everyone. Thank you for all the likes on the stream. You're the legends. You really are. So we're working on the industrial area, still in Minecraft, because working around here increases the iron as well. Triple Two, how you doing, Triple Two? Welcome, Triple Two, Prego. Welcome. Appreciate it. W. Nothing personal, but I don't want that award as I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on YouTube. What do you mean, Musley? What do you mean you don't know how much longer you're going to be on YouTube? What do you mean, brother? I hope you're not leaving YouTube. Totally. I really do, brother. Just remember, just keep YouTube and you'll never lose your mod here, no matter what. You know what I mean? You really won't. You're just such an awesome person. So, yeah. Hey, W crazy. W. Yeah, I hope you don't leave, Musley. You can't, I've just found out who you are. Oh, my God. I just found out who you are, brother. You can't take away that now. Oh, my God. Let me find out you're such an awesome person and then leave us. I hope you're doing okay, brother. I do. I hope you're okay. If you want to talk about Musley, you can on Discord, but if something's really bothering you and upsetting you. W crazy. W. Yeah, truly, Musley. I say, if you need to have a talk, brother, Discord's there. It is. He's got an ad. It sounds like something not good's happened by the sound of that. Mains Discord server. I don't know next. I don't know. So Cheeky's setting up one, or Nelly set up one, but then I've got to work out how I can actually access it, so I can just jump in there and go, hey everyone, I'm going to stream soon. So that's the main reason I want a Discord, and yeah, I'll just let Cheeky run it. Because they're setting it up. It's more a place where I can give people a better notification than what YouTube does. Because YouTube notifications are garbage. Absolute garbage. But now Musley's got me worried about it. Musley, what's going on, bar? I certainly hope not, Teleface. I certainly hope not. I can send me an invite? Alright. Alright. Is that already finished? Need more shovels. How much dirt do we have there? Not very much. You okay? Alright. Okay, Master. I hope you decide not to do that, bro. I do. Even if you're like hardly ever here and all that type of thing. You know what I mean? And it's got nothing to do with donations. I want you to know that. I promise that. Yeah? And if you do leave YouTube, I hope you stay in Discord. I think you're an amazing man. I really do. Literally blew me away. Yeah. But I'm still worried. Just because you said, you know, I mean, I'm okay. It doesn't mean I'm not worried. Doesn't mean I'm not worried. I'm a warrior. That's just me. I'm a warrior. A worry. Yeah, okay, Muscly, okay. My suggestion is to take a break, brother. To take a break. And if you ever do that with YouTube, yeah, you always got Discord there. I promise it's got nothing to do with money and donations. I know you're a huge donator and supporter to the channel, but it's got absolutely nothing to do with that. It's about my care for you. Okay? So, yeah. Even if you do leave YouTube, which I really hope you don't, keep Discord, and if you ever want, you can always reach out and go, hey, Pete, I just want to have a chat. Okay? Always there for that, truly. Yeah. Hey, Random Wolf. Welcome back, Random. Welcome. Can we drop a link of Random Wolf, another fantastic content creator in the Pixels Army? I appreciate you, Random Wolf. I think as well, in the next few years, I will sadly have to take a break from YouTube as I'm getting to that stage of my life where I have to focus on important stuff. No, I understand that too, Josh. I understand that, Josh. And when that time comes in a few years where you're like, Pico, I'm not going to be here very much anymore. I've got a lot of life to focus on. Just tell me. Okay, Josh? Just be straight up and tell me. All right? I'll get the other link when I'm ready for everyone. Okay. Oh, for real, Teleface. But Josh said that'll be a few years. And, look, everyone's got things in life that, you know what I mean? This channel isn't meant to be people's focus. It's my focus. And I love when people can spend so much time here. I do. But this is not people's lives. It's meant to be a place where people can jump in when they're not busy and tell us about their life. Yeah. And the only way people can chase their dreams is by spending time chasing them. For real, for real. I woke up to this YouTuber on my TV. Guess who it was? Was it me, Teddy? Was it me? I started pretty early this morning, but it's because I've got to go out too. So I thought either I get up and start, or I roll over and go back to sleep. And I thought, if I roll over and go back to sleep, then I might not stream for ages throughout the day. Hey, let's go. Welcome to your channel, let's go. Trying to do my PFP, it was booted. What? From the app because my free trial end was about to finish. You're welcome, Muscly. I mean that, brother. I do, brother. Yeah. Even if you leave YouTube, which I absolutely pray you don't, even if you just pop in once in a blue moon, say, hey, Pick, busy, just want to say hello. But yeah, as long as you have Discord, you can message me on Discord whenever you want. Yeah, whenever you want. For real. I'll always have you there on the Discord. Always. So if you ever need to reach out and chat or vent, you can. Hey, cool. Welcome to your channel. How you doing, cool? My friend hurt my eye at swimming today. How'd they hurt your eye? Hey, Levi. I truly mean that, Muscly. Like I said, straight up. Yeah? You've been a huge support, a massive donator to the channel. You don't need to donate a single cent for that to be a true statement. You know what I mean? But I care about you. Hope you don't leave YouTube. If you do decide to, I'll be disappointed, absolutely. But Discord will always be there for you to message out as a friend and chat. Well, you know, the life-saving thing, when I yell for help, he threw the board too hard. Oh, no. Land on your eye. Yeah, wow. It's hard as a lifesaver. Let's go. It really would be. I've done the life-saving course and all that type of thing. There was a time where I actually was in a life-saving club and all that type of thing. And one of the first things they teach you is that a person drowning is incredibly dangerous. Mods get moderator. Join the Discord. I'm Super Moraz. It says application pending. Since I'm a mod, what should I pick? Member or moderator? All right. W next. No, I mean the swimming lessons. Yeah, ouch. You got hit in the ball with the eye. Yeah, I get what you mean. I do. I did make the connection straight to life-saving. I know I did, sorry. But yeah, they should be more careful when you're just practicing. Yeah? They should be way more careful. So I was just remembering one of my first lessons as a lifesaver. When I was learning, you go and rescue people that are drowning. To be incredibly careful, because one of the most dangerous things in the surf is trying to rescue someone that's drowning. Like, genuinely drowning. Why? Because they could drown you. Because they're panicked. I even got told, as in training, as a lifesaver, they said if that ever happens, punch them in the face. And I was like, what? They said, if they're going to drown you, you can't save them. And people have had to do that in the past as a lifesaver. They've come over, someone's hands all over and pushing them under the water, and you have to punch them to get away from them, and then come from behind them to hold them so that they don't drown you. I couldn't believe that when I got taught that. But that's one of the first lessons I was taught. A drowning person is incredibly dangerous. You must be very careful, because they could drown you. I was sleeping, I kept waking up to the voice from the old stream. I was trying to watch more ads than anyone. Ha ha, Daddy! It's such a W, bro. You submitted the application, W next. It's saying like that for a week max. So it's like a swimming awareness week, let's go. Is that what you mean? Kind of like that? I hope your eye, is your eye still sore now? If it is, I hope it gets better soon. Sore eyes are rubbish. Absolutely horrible. It's going night time, isn't it? Yeah. You have to go to your dad's today? Yep, still sore. Have fun with your dad, let's go. Yeah, eyes are super sensitive, huh? Super sensitive. Yeah, no, I get that. Let's go. Well, take stone here for a second. Whack the wood in there. Do. Alright, we are slowly getting there. Like I say, we're on the grind of the industrial area. We're slowly getting there. Enjoying the setup? Mine more diamonds? How come? Need more diamond pickaxes. Nah, I'll get it another time. At the moment, I don't really need diamond. Not really. I'll start to worry about getting diamond when we've got mending pickaxes and things like that. That drift on my controller, unbelievable. Yeah, once we start getting mending, and then I'll concentrate on getting some diamond, doing the tools, enchanting, and then actually worrying about having diamond then. This drift though is starting to get really bad. Wow. I can't believe how fast these controllers get drift. Even when you take care of them, huh? And I have tried to take care of this controller, but it doesn't seem to matter. It really doesn't seem to matter. No matter how much you take care of a controller, it gets drift anyway. W Teddy. Spread peace and love. For real. Not war or hate. Facts. If the world was like that, Teddy, it'd be a much better place. A much better place, Teddy. When you play with a controller or a game, you're pressing forward all day long, drift comes quick. It does. It really does. Hey, W hours, let's go. For real. 33. Appreciate you, let's go. Third of the way to your own command, let's go. Nah, that's true, I guess, Teddy. Like, yeah, you expect things to last longer, though. Oh, I do. I'm close to a 50-hour shout-out stream. You don't get a shout-out stream for 50 hours, let's go. You get a command at 100 hours. About 3 months, and you had to get a new control. But I just put up with it. I'll be honest, Teddy. I just put up with it. I'm not buying it. I can't afford that. Buy a new control every 3 months. Like, no way. That's crazy. I just put up with it. Yeah, there's no way I could afford that. Hold on, unsavable. Someone stole all the steak. It's either cork or frost. Yeah, no, I get that, Teddy. I do. I don't know what to do about it, unsafable. I really don't. I say we're going to have a group world and it's going to happen sometimes. Until I can actually prove it, and people can 100% prove it, I can't do anything about it. Yeah? I don't know what to do about that. We had this talk the other day, and I just don't know what to do about it. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I just don't know what to do about it. Do you know who Frost is, unsavable? I really don't know what to do about it. I really don't, everyone. I can see now why worlds go, anyone can join, and whatever's whatever. Because policing it is impossible. It's literally impossible. Teleface, I say sometimes it's really hard to tell who really did something. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. And I'm not even capping. So we might get rid of this dirt. It really, really is. And I'm really not interested in being a detective when it comes to it. Because there's always going to be two sides. There's always going to be someone saying, I didn't do that. And Minecraft also has glitches. And I know that's true as well. So there's always going to be two sides to the story, no matter what. Of course there is, because the grief is going to say, I didn't do that. So there's always going to be two sides to the story. And also, like I say, there's the unfortunate thing where Minecraft actually glitches. Much love, Cheeky. Much love, Cheeky. Seriously. So, I think it's going to be my suggestion in this world that people don't worry about saving up valuables. They come on and they build things and do things, and any valuables, they just keep on them. Don't put them in a chest. Keep them on you. It's impossible to, unless people are standing around watching people all day, it's impossible. I will kick people if people have like a video evidence of something and they can actually go, look, see, they took this and there it is, boom. And evidence, I'll be able to actually like do it. But otherwise, I could be calling someone a thief when they weren't. I could be calling someone a liar when they weren't. To 100% prove it, it's not that simple. It's not. Is Teddy Frosty? No. It's just not that simple, unfortunately. Which is why I feel like, say, most worlds that continue for a long time, they say griefing's allowed. Do whatever you want. Because to police it is a headache. And they know that they're going to be calling one person a liar in every one of those situations. They are. Because the person, if they did grief it, isn't going to admit it, and they're going to say they're innocent. So you're either going to call the griefer a liar, which they're going to burn, even if they're lying, or you're going to call the person that didn't grief a liar, which they're going to burn because they're not lying. Respect, Teddy. He just said I did it. Teddy's not even in the world. Unsafable. They're not even in the world. My suggestion, unsafable, if you want to build shops, is to build shops and have nothing in them. Have nothing in them. Hello, I'm from Iraq. Am I welcome? Of course you are, Hassan. Everyone's welcome here, no matter what country. Of course you're welcome. Absolutely. Your country, your nationality, and your religion doesn't dictate what type of person you are here. Everyone's welcome here, no matter what religion, no matter what country, no matter what nationality. Everyone's welcome and equal here. Yes. Absolutely. You're welcome, Hassan. You're absolutely welcome. but physically impossible for Mangle or James to do it. I know that. I get that. You're welcome here. We're a kind and welcoming community. That's true. Absolutely, we are. We're a very kind, welcoming community. Yes, very true. Something comes up missing or something comes up. Grief, blame Teddy. He did it even if he didn't go. Gets played, it's okay, play me. No way, Teddy. No way, brother. No way. And Teddy, I'm not being funny. Yeah, I would never blame you in Minecraft. I can't see you coming along and doing that in the Minecraft game unless it's just as a joke. I'm from Australia, Hassan. I'm from Australia. And welcome. Welcome. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. This is a group world. You have to be over 10 hours watch time to be able to join the group world. We do have a little bit of problems with griefing at the moment, and I think that's going to happen. So no matter what we do to a degree. So I think people are going to have to kind of learn just to keep the valuables on them. I wouldn't open up a shop in a group world. I just don't think that's ever going to work. Even if someone came across and you're like 1 diamond for 50 steak, someone might come along and give you the diamond for the 50 steak, but someone else might come along and steal the diamond. So why? I don't know. I stream Minecraft 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with the game I don't even own. Exactly. It is a fun game, Teddy, but unfortunately, like every game, it has an element of toxicity to it. Unfortunately. So, and technically all the work I'm doing now, in the long run, could be in vain. Because a griefer could destroy it. But, yeah. I still enjoy doing it. Australia's full of spiders. That's true. How do you deal with them? They don't bother me. Spiders mostly come out at night. And in the daytime, you know, you could walk through a spider web or something when you go between trees and things like that. The spiders mostly come out at night time. And how do I deal with them? I stay away from them. If I go out and put on a pair of shoes from the shed, you bang the shoes. You know, give them a bit of a bang, make sure there's nothing sitting in them and things like that. So, or you get your house spray. So you can spray your house and it'll protect you for like 3 months pretty well. So stop any bad spiders and things like that. Yeah. Surface sprays, things like that. But not many people in Australia die from spiders. It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare. It really is. Didn't mean to delete that. You're right, Nex. I didn't see it though. That's alright, Nex. That's alright. W for telling them straight away. Didn't mean to delete that. Whoops, sorry. Yeah. I do have to go in about half an hour, everyone, okay? Maybe even a bit less because I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. Yeah, we don't do ages here. If you want to have a bit of a guess, I've got twins. They're 23 years old, so I'm a bit older, if you will. But we don't actually do ages here. It's to protect you and to stop people from judging people. You know what I mean? You're too old, Pixels. What would you know? And if someone's younger, you're too young. What would you know? And obviously, there's bad people on the internet too. So we do it to protect the youth from the bad element of the world. Join Discord, W Luna. W, I do want that so we can ping when I'm going live so people can get notifications better. Yeah. I say all ages are welcome here, but yeah, we just don't say that I'm old school. As I said, I've got twins that are 23, so I'm a bit older. And when I grew up, there was no internet. And then when the internet came out, it got drummed into me. Don't tell anyone any information about you. There are bad people in the world. Don't tell anyone your phone number, your address, where you live, your real name. They smashed it into us. So it's still in my head. What do I know about Iraq? Not very much. Not very much, Hassan, I'll be honest. Not very much. But you're welcome to tell me things about your country if you like. Unfortunately, in this world, most of the information that gets passed around is negative. Yeah? So, I know you've got a lot of oil. I know that when the Gulf War happened, your country was on the news all over the place. But unfortunately, in this world, they don't, if it's something not positive, they don't tend to talk about countries very much. They'll talk about England when there's riots, and they'll talk about America when the food stamps have been taken away. But, or when a lot of farmers are being fired or losing their farms. They'll talk about those things, but they don't tend to talk about countries very much when there's, nothing negative. So, so I don't know very much. I wish I did. Wish I knew more about countries. I don't know much about geography, to be honest. So, but you're welcome to tell me, Hassan, if you like. So what's it like to live there? Do you enjoy living in Iraq? So I know they've got a lot of oil. But yeah, hey, what's up? So you're always welcome to talk about your country, to be proud of the country you're from. But yeah, not very much. When it comes down to it, I don't know much about many countries. Not really. Not really, really. Do. Much love, Teddy brother. Much love. I need to find a little bit of food. But like I say, you're always welcome to talk about your country here with pride. Everyone has the right to be proud of their country and where they're from. Yeah. I'm going to switch to my other YouTube account. Just need to change the handle. No worries, Blake. No worries. I can't believe how little the animals do spawn in this world. In this area, anyway. I think they'd spawn just a little bit more. Come on. Just a little bit more. Instead of finding just one pig, one cow, one sheep. Like, pfft. It's ridiculous. There's so many foxes spawning. Stop it. This is why. There's too many of them spawning. Too many of them. Yeah, I know who Saddam Hussein is. Yeah, everyone knows who Saddam Hussein is. Moran Catlow. Everyone knows who Saddam Hussein is. Yeah. Well, you're probably never really going to find out, Unsafe Pool. You're probably never going to find out. With any guarantee. Well, not everyone knows who they are, but most people know who they are. Yeah, pretty well, Teddy. I understand why they're frustrated. Stupid foxes, stop. This is all that spawns here. Oh my god! This is why I'm not getting cows and sheep. They've got to stop it. Millions of foxes, and that's it. Hold on, Akil. Since 308 probably was possible. I'll see if I can get 316. 38 was probably possible. I believe it is. Feed them berries. Why? Why would I want to feed them berries? What does it do when I feed them berries? What does that even do? I've got to feed them berries now to see what it does. No, leave the chook alone. No! Oh. Yeah, I'm going to give you berries. They don't want them. That didn't do anything. I guess you got to find two of them, do you? Rubbish. All there is things going around trying to kill animals. No actual animals here. There's nothing here for you to eat. Unbelievable. Drop it in front of them. No! So you tame them. I don't want to. I don't want to tame them. I want food. I want food. Yeah, you have to do that, Teddy, unfortunately. I mean, it's frustrating in Minecraft, don't get me wrong. It's truly frustrating in Minecraft. It really is. Unfortunately, everyone, you have food? Yeah. Unfortunately, everyone, I have to end the stream. I've got to go have something to eat. And then I've got to go for a drive to go and see the doctor. W's in the chat if you enjoyed the stream this morning. Play survival games, I know it sucks, it does. I've lost stuff that never wanted to lose and it happened. I have to reform. That makes it retain and move on. Yeah, it's really frustrating, Teddy, and you're right. Once it happens, you kind of got to go, okay, whatever, and move on. You do. W food. Have a good day. Okay, Pix, bye, take care. Much love, Tellyface. Appreciate you, Tellyface. Teddy, Cheeky, you're a legend for setting up the Discord, which I'll work out how to join, I will. You sent me a thing, so it should be okay. ST, I appreciate you, ST. I do. If you are new, everyone, I hope you choose to hit the sub and notification button. Everyone is welcome here, no matter what country, no matter what race, no matter what religion, no matter what age. Are you gonna end? Yeah, I've got to end next. Yeah, I do. Much love, Silver Nightwolf. Much love. Just message me if you have trouble. I have trouble. Jiggy, I've got troubles. I've got troubles. 29 loves. You're the legends. Thank you for all the likes, all the love. all the support. I'll see you on the next stream. Okay, everyone. I might even make a short video of I don't know, of something. Might make a short video or something. Yeah? But we'll see you soon. Until then, stay safe, chase your dreams, and keep being you. Yeah? As we're talking about before, everyone, earlier on in the stream, know your own worth. Know your own value. And I used an example. If you walk into a stadium and 50,000 people are screaming you're crap, or 50,000 people are screaming you're amazing, it doesn't mean anything unless you know your own worth. Know your own worth. Until next time, this is Pixels. Much love to you all. Bye, everyone.